All right, man. Hopefully this notification gang kicks in. Shit. Did I put this in there? Let me see. Nope, I sure enough didn't. Peace, everybody. How y'all doing? Please make sure y'all do me a favor. Please make sure y'all share what's really good. Yo, I got some shit to tell y'all, man. I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to get up in here. But give me 1 second though. Give me 1 second. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. All right. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I seen it with my own eyes. It's crazy. Don't mean to call you that. What do you mean? Call me what? Hey, what's up, y'all? Do me a favor, y'all, because I know like YouTube on some shit with me. I don't know what it is. What's going on with my channel? I don't know if y'all like my content anymore. I don't know what's going on. But shit is looking kind of shaky. But anyway, I want to set it off like this. All right. I wrote a little something before I get into it, right? And she just put up some stuff just now, you know, they dancing and singing the song and all that and pictures. Now she's really out and really coming out and showing pictures that they together and all that. Yeah, you fucks with me. All I'm asking, man, please show that you fuck with me in the algorithms. You know what I mean? Like you got to hit that like button, like for real, like real rap. Like this, I'm not even joking, son. I looked at my analytics. Shit is kind of crazy right now. So I'm asking, if you fuck with the kid, hit those like buttons, man. That gets into the algorithms. It's there for a reason. Please share. It helps with the recommendations, the browsing, the searching, and all that shit. That's all I'm asking. You fuck with me, just do me that solid, man. If you fuck with the kid. Anyway, now the new Black Love, man. The new Black Love. This is new Black Love, right? Because love appreciates one another, right? How do you know he found real love? I'm going to show all that. Now let me say this since now I can't look at the chat because it's going to throw me off. But then before I continue to read, I'm just going to say this. I hate this game. Hate this game. CO, whatever the hell. Look, there's going to be people who's team Pat, who's team Remy, or whatever. I think all of this shit is fucked up. It should never been in the public. It shouldn't have to go this far, but it's too late now. So I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna get from my point of view and go by their own words and go by some principles here, principles, and what real true love is. We don't know everything that goes on in the background. We don't know, but we only could go by what they say. And we can only go by what we see when we see them in interviews and just their whole character, whole persona. But anyway, now, love appreciates one another, right? They compliment one another, right? Because I'm gonna have to just ad lib to what I already written. Look at when she first came home. Look at the interviews, and I got it queued up. I got my markers and everything. When she came home. Not saying you need to worship this guy or whatever, but this dude literally put his career on hold, man. And moved his shit. And people acting like Papoose was broke. He was already making bread. It wasn't like this nigga was like struggling. I'm not saying he was rich, but he was moving. He was moving and shaking and getting bread. Nigga, he moved upstate, brought a crib, a condo, whatever, and made sure he came to see her every day. She crying on the phone and all that shit, and this, that, and third, being depressed. And if you love somebody, you're gonna hold them fucking down. You know what I'm saying? So all of the things that he did, but when he came home, you know what it was? I said this before. I'm good. I'm a good judge of character, like most of us, and I'm good at seeing what's in plain sight without words. I look at energy. I'm looking at facial expression. Long story short, when she came home and they really started doing interviews together, it was more on Papoose than her. I really feel like she got tired of them painting this guy in this light of how much what he did for her and went all out. This nigga really went all out for her. But she was ungrateful behind that shit because you know what? I'm the star. Why you keep talking about all this shit that he did? It's so many interviews. I can't go through every interview, but it's there. Long story short, look, love appreciates one another, right? They compliment one another. The chemistry aligned. I didn't see that much chemistry with them. To me, it was only one-sided. It was some with her. To me, I think it was all a front because that's not who her character is. She shows exactly who she is, right? Remy didn't appreciate the man she was with. She called him a girl, a pussy, etc., right? Because he was humble. Because he was humble with you. You understand what I'm saying? Even though he made the wrong choice by picking you, I really think he picked the wrong chick, as we can see now. So this is my point of view. Now I'm not going to just be on one side. I'm going to see things from her point of view as well too. All right. Because I'm very objective. I'm very fair. I'm not one-sided. I try to see shit from both sides, right? A man who stands on code of not hitting a woman and put up with more than a man would with a female who embodies a masculine trait. Who's mentally abusive, you can tell. Very aggressive, we all fucking know. Have to have their way and never takes accountability. This girl, out of all of the lives that she did, she never took accountability for not one thing. Did you hear anything of her taking any kind of accountability? This is not a gender war. This is not a man bashing a female. It's about somebody taking some kind of responsibility or accountability for that man stepping up to the plate and you know what I'm saying? Like playing his part. Anyway, out of all the videos she did, not once she took accountability to anything wrong that she may have did. Took credit for the things he did while she was locked up. What's up, Shannon? What's up, Flower Bloom? Please do me a favor. If y'all haven't already, all I'm asking everybody to do, hit the like button. It ain't gonna kill you. And please share. All I'm asking y'all, please share this live. She took credit for the things he did while you was locked up. You know she was talking about how fucked up she was. I was looking for so many videos. I think they be scrubbing a lot of stuff off the internet. I was doing this shit since earlier today. As she say, Fat Joe left her fucked up. Not saying she was broke, but she wasn't moving and shaking. Where was the coins coming from? She wasn't getting those residuals like she said she did in that live. No, she was not, because Joe had control of all of that shit. They wasn't getting any percentages like that. That's why Remy went at Fat Joe, because he paid the chump change and no publishing, none of that shit. That's why when she came out, that's when they did that deal when everything's 50-50 and they co-owners and this, that, and third when she came out. Long story short, right? You took credit for the things that he did while you was locked up. Because remember, she was talking about how she paid for she paid for everything, whatever. I played a video, right? That shit. But anyway, we can get into full detail. A man put his world on hold to be by your side and never showed the appreciation for what he did for you. The only woman in history to have a man to wait 8 years, even though she did put up some stuff with some personal text messages. We're going to get into that too, right? I think she did 6 years. I put 8 years, but I think she did 6 out of 8, whatever. Yeah, I think she did 6 years for you and set up everything for you. So when you come home, you straight. And the only thing you did was backstab him. He helped you write your songs. You come up and you come get you get caught and you oh my God, and you come get with Fat Joanna and kept his money to yourself. All the shit that she did, she kept the money to herself after he helped her write. You could tell that he was writing for her. You can tell he was writing for her. When he came home, when she came home, and now all the way up, shit is popping. Even though the Blancos, the Plomos, whatever that album that they came out with, that shit was trash. All the way up, I think, what's all the way up on that album? Los Plantos, whatever the fuck, that shit was doodle on a stick. I think All the Way Up is the only shit that really popped. It was one or two songs. But get up with Joanna, Fat Joanna, and kept the money to yourself. And if this is a marriage, it's not your money, it's our money. As a family, as a unit. You understand what I'm saying? And she's an ungrateful mud duck. I'm gonna definitely set this off with this. Hold on. Thank you. Hey, thank you for the excuse me. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. All right. Hold on. Let me share my screen. All right. Oh shit, wrong one. It's gonna be let me get comfortable and get in my flow. Let me go to this one. Nope, no, not that one. Oh yeah, this. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me pull that up. Hold on, because I gotta open different windows. Oh come on! I hate when they do that. Hold on. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Everybody, do me a favor, share. Thank you. Please hit that like button if you haven't. I appreciate your ass. Just check this out. It's just something just small. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh.
Okay. Gold love. That's gold love. I'm sure, so we met July 6th at your court fight.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Newark, New Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I met him at. And when we took our first picture, it started going. I seen the blogs then talking about that we were potentially, I was his girlfriend. I was like, well, I don't know this dude.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me that people have said things, and I've heard them say things like,
"Oh shit, let me
people
see if
only
y'all
know
can see
who
that
she is now because she's dating
All right,
Papoose."
y'all could.
That is the funniest thing to me.
That's like a favorite.
Yeah, you have a whole movie, 2 movies, a documentary, and a
biopic.
whole biopic feature film about you.
You see, all that stuff you just mentioned is positive stuff. Drama happens, right? And people all want to know what's this drama that happened, and then that's when they discovered me. But I had 1.1 followers before then,
Right.
So now I have 1.3, but also with the 1.3, I fought. I had my biopic come out.
Mm-hmm.
I had commercials everywhere, all over the world. People at the end of the movie, they say Claressa Shields is still undefeated. She's the first one to make $1 million. She, it runs my accolades, showing that she's still active. So that's where people learned about me at too. So it's like I don't get mad when I hear people say that, oh, people only know her because of Pat, because I know it's 100% not true.
Mm-hmm.
But I can say that me being with him had added value to my life. You know what I'm saying? And I added value to his.
Looking
also.
at the positive.
Do you find it difficult to be in a high profile relationship now?
Yeah, because it's different.
Yeah.
But did you hear what she said though? That he added value to her life. When Remy treat the motherfucker like he adds no value to her life because she's the bigger star. Did you ever see him treat him as he was a strong black man? Out of all the stuff that he did from 2008 and all that crazy shit to now, all the stuff that he did now, he's a bum, he's a girl, he's a pussy, and literally don't give him any kind of accolades or no kind of respect on the things that he's done. She took everything for fucking granted. But this girl right here literally is solid. Don't have a problem with saying he added value to my life, even though she's already a millionaire, already with 1 million I'm about to say subscribers, 1 million followers, biopic pics. She's undefeated. It will fuck you up. she said, she only had 5 boyfriends in her life. You know what I mean? A female with some kind of respect and principles in. Even though she can fuck a nigga up, she is feminine. She carries a feminine trait that Remy Ma does not possess. Listen, I'm not saying that Papoose probably haven't did anything wrong to her. I won't sit up here and say that because we don't know their full story. And it's none of our business to know their full story. It's their fault. They put it out there. But let me read what Sunset said. Thank you, Larry Love, for the donation. Everybody, if you would love the super chat, if anybody like to donate to the platform, please make sure you hit that cash up, that link. You can do super chat too as well. That's fine. I appreciate it. But I prefer, okay. But anyway, you said she treated him. I can highlight that, right? Yeah. You said she treated him like a bum. But he went and got a younger, richer woman that I believe appreciates him. And those are key words. Appreciate. Everything about her does not show appreciation. It's not about like trying to worship the ground he walks on. It's none of that. It's the point of giving credit what credit's due, or show that love that a normal person that loves somebody would do, and not let their pride get in the way of showing that love. I know we all grew up. I grew up with tough love, so it's hard. But as a man, especially with my kids, I literally showed the love that wasn't shown because my shit was tough. Okay, that's why my attitude is the way it is. But that's neither here nor there. But a rich woman that I believe appreciates him and wants a family, and that's all Pap wanted, right? You're absolutely right. Let me read this comment too before I continue. Those are bars. He added value to Remy. She just didn't appreciate him. Remy think about money. Claressa, I believe, wants to be happy. I don't think it's all about money to Rissa, but Remy on bread, but she's 44. Absolutely. And I think she just want people that she can control. But let's continue. Oh shit, there's on the other one. All right. We gonna get into it. All right, just let me ease my way up in there. Let me, you know what I mean? Let me slow cook. This is on a okay, hold on. Is this it? Matter of fact, let's go to Remy real quick and I'll go back. This is a crock pot, so this is gonna be a little slow cooker. All right. All right, so we know this is just recent. I cannot play the music, and I'm not. So this is from 2 hours ago, right? Or 3? No, 4 hours ago. Now, not saying that he don't have a good character, they're not having fun. Maybe he have a trait that Papoose doesn't have. I don't know. We don't know. But however, we know this dude is a cornball. I got a document pulled up on, I got a document I'm gonna read. When he got locked up for choking his girl. His name is Anthony Brown, and he's not from Philly, but he was doing an appeal because he got caught with a gun to stand a third or whatever. So it was an appeal, but they used a case where this dude choked this girl out, like literally choked her out and beat her up in his car because he went in her phone and found but it doesn't display what he found through the phone, but basically probably something he did, like probably she cheated or a text or whatever. He choked the shit out of her, right? So after he choked the shit out of her, she ran out the car. She ran to her sister house. So she ran to her sister house. The sister told the next door neighbor, I think his name was Gerard or something. We'll get into it later on because I already got it pulled up. But right after that, he came out. He got mad with the neighbor because he's a man trying to defend. You know what I mean? Hold the his girl down or whatever, like to protect her from him. He told me waving a gun and shit like that. Her brother, I think his name was Michael, beat his ass, beat him up to stand a third, and he followed her to the house. I get into all that, but it's weird. This nigga's he's a weirdo, but we know this dude is soft This dude is just how he act. He wanted to. He's actually how she's going to say that. Claressa, I'm just gonna say Rissa because Claressa, it's gonna fuck with the tongue. But Claressa is Papoose come up. Who the fuck you think you are, Remy? You think you not his come up? It's funny she did call him Papoose. That I ain't gonna hold you. That was kind of funny. That was kind of witty. Papoose. But she's the Remy Sugar Ma. You know what I mean? Papoose, but you Remy Sugar Ma. This dude was a bum. You his come up, and he talking about he's gonna fucking it was something he wanted to get on a Love It Hip Hop and even with right after he was going off of him getting knocked out. He was trying to get trying to first of all lie about it. They go on Love and Hip Hop. He was just exploiting him being with her. He didn't really want. It seemed like that he was just using her to, to move up in up the ladder, up the success ladder. You understand what I'm saying? And then he was gonna put her out, put up a videotape or whatever, a sex tape or whatever the case may be. Let me just read what the fuck she said right here. I mean, if she's happy, fine. It's all about. Ain't nothing wrong with being happy, but as a narcissist. Like she said, she like to dress her men. Everything. She's controlling. You can tell she's the type that wants her way, that can control Papoose. As far as what I can see, he stood on principle and tried to be the yin and her yang and try to drop some jewels or whatever. Like if there's an issue or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Just to look on the flip side of the coin. She don't want that. She wants to have that full control of the conversation. How she feel, you should feel the same way. If she's mad about something, you're supposed to be mad too. If she wants to control the conversation, it's all about her. Like you can tell. Like I pulled up an interview and I wrote down some markers to prove my point. Now, she said, this is what Papoose was threatening to post and more. This is why he's so mad. This is why he wanted to go to games and be seen because he thinks it's a payback. But I don't care. He had photos and videos for years. He mad that I am actually smiling and laughing again. I'm not ashamed of anything I have done, not even, hold on. Anything I have done, not even all I have done for you. I did it because I'm the realest ever. You claim I was so bad and said all these horrible and said all these horrible habits I have, yet stayed for my daughter. Now you stayed hoping I would come back. And when you saw I wasn't falling for the usual tactics, you said F me and F my baby. You had to lie and say I'm keeping you away for your image, and that's also why you stayed the 6 years and 4 months and 10 days I was away, because I really who I say I am. I've been home for 11 years now. I don't owe anyone anything. I'm a great mom, was a great wife, and just wanted to be left alone, like I leave everyone else alone. Sidebar: I am private, so this all has been taken a lot out of me to even do. But enough is enough. To all the friends and family that try to intervene, I appreciate and love you all. Double sidebar: to any woman out here staying because it used to be good, or for the kids, don't stay because the person actually loves you and is actively changing for the better, not because you are scared to leave and worry about what people will say. I mean, everybody has their own truths. Everybody has their own truths. So we can't sit up here and just say she don't have a reason to do what she have done. We don't know. But what we do know is that she's one of those project bitches. And I'm just going to say New York bitches too. All right. Because a lot of New York bitches act like fucking men. All right. Number one, you understand what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, they'd be the first to tell you to suck my dick off rip. You ready to beat one of these bitches ass? I'm surprised Papoose ain't beat the shit out of Remy yet. Evidently, you ain't hear her say nothing like that. you know what I mean? We gonna get into her videos, but I gotta go to the clips because it's you know what I mean. I don't want to drag it out and try to find the markers or whatever to real quick. She said Papoose said, ladies, can you imagine tricking on a nigga that look like this? He do look like he got a little bit of damn son. You see that? Yeah, he got his teeth fixed, man. Cause goddamn, that's a mile away. Next tooth, 200 miles. Next tooth, but anyway, he do look. He got like a Chris Rock look, and he sound like Chris Rock. You see, look, you see, you know his arm, his hands and shit like that. It should be looking like a half of you. It shouldn't really be talking. You ain't a prom fiend. You a prom queen. He got that Chris Rock kind of vibe. Word up. He looks slightly like Papoose as far as the features concerned. For you know what I mean, the hat. The build or whatever don't look exactly like him, but y'all understand what I'm saying? But he, like mixed with Chris Rock. Ladies, can you imagine tricking on a nigga that look like this? Remy Sugar Mom. All my designer jewelry. Oh yeah, I gotta play that. Yeah, all that designer jewelry came with certificates. Yeah, I got my notes too. Hold on. So I need the light right here, so it can shine on my goddamn notes. Hold on. All right. I told you my eyes is kind of, you know what I mean? My shit kind of bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Soon when I hit 44, my fucking eyes is it's crazy, man. Lord have mercy. Any motherfucking who, right? All my designer jewelry came with certificates with my name on it, verifying that I purchased pawn your jewelry. Stop lying. You've been spending my money for years. Also, the money you made was made off the music I wrote. Heard the knockout victim said I was obsessed with him. He's a bird, for real. Nigga, I beat the dog shit out of you, put him to sleep, and stomped you out. You had 5 niggas with you. I was by myself. Shout out to Jack Boy Maine. He was there. And many, many others. Heard she bought the bum who never had jewelry in his life before he met her a Rolex and that BS chain. Because this dude was... Like he was really nobody. She cleaned him up. I heard he was on like some hard drugs too. You know what I mean? Cleaned him up, got his teeth fixed, brought him some clothes and everything. He was a dirty bum nigga. And you got the nerve to talk about Papoose when Papoose got money. I looked at his net worth. He said he's over he's worth over 500,000. It's more than what he has. I think he's still the president or co-president of whatever of TuneCore. He's been hustling. He's been grinding. It's not like a nigga who wasn't grinding. You understand what I'm saying? And put his whole career on hold. This is why you cannot trust a narcissist. I'm trying not to say this bitches. I don't want to rub y'all the wrong way because I know there's women out there that's some great women. But when you also read the comments, you can see that a lot of women. I'm not saying that they don't have a right to, but the ones that never take accountability always stay on the same team because this bitch right here has no accountability. She never is wrong. I know. I listen. Look, experience is the best teacher, right? Experience is the best teacher. I've been with a narcissist. I know a narcissist that will literally twist and bend words. And when you repeat to them what they actually just said, they will act like they didn't say that. Everything that he said, majority of what he said, what he went through with her as a narcissist, I went through that with my girl's mother. Not to bring her up, fuck her. But that's real shit. Like a chronic narcissist, like to the third power. Masculine, manly, lie, cheat, don't take accountability in everything that I've done. That shit don't mean nothing. All the money that I fucking sent mean nothing. Everything that man did for her, she did not appreciate none of that. It means nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But the one thing that really made me dislike Remy for this, because out of everything y'all relationship stood for and what y'all did for one another, You literally disrespect this man to the world. And what did Papoose do? He still respected her while he did a live. And you know he don't do lives. They both don't be doing lives like that. They both not quick to just, get online and blah, 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 blah. But you see how respectful he still was at the end of the day. He ain't call her ugly. Turn your camera on ugly. How you gonna call him ugly, but you married him? You call Papoose ugly, but you had a baby by this motherfucker. That's weird. Something is chemically wrong there. Just trying to make herself feel good. And to me, she's bitter. But let's continue. I'm not going to stay on here. We still got some more to go. Still got more to go. All right, let me play this. Oh, I forgot. I don't like this dude. I don't like Antoine Daniels. I thought I blocked this nigga. Hold on. I don't like him. Hold on. I did block him. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure I block him. I'm gonna make sure. Let me get this out the way. Make sure I block him because I followed him. It's been a while when I first followed him. But let me see if y'all can still see. Yeah, y'all can still see. I don't fuck with him because he talking about our reparations and all that. We don't deserve reparations and spending my tax dollars on nah, son. I don't rock with niggas like that. Nah. And he's Nigerian. Got no problems with Nigerians, but nah. When you disrespect the lineage and all that, nah, there's an issue. This is a quick sidebar. A quick sidebar. Somebody Paperwork Party said that Angie Stone was shot 4 times. They said it was a metallic bullets inside of projectiles inside of her body. So I hit up her daughter today. I'm trying to get an interview, but she didn't respond back. But she did respond to the accusation. I'm like, yo, is it true? Because I wanted to. I'm looking up her autopsies and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not out there like that. But long story short, she responded back. She only just said one word. She said lies. Did she hit me back? Hold on. Let me a quick sidebar because I ain't even checking. She hit me back. Just give me a second, y'all. Let me just see if she hit me back. Real shit. Jeffrey Lopez, thank you for the cash. I appreciate you, family. Absolutely, thank you. Hold on, let me just check real quick. I don't think she hit me back, but she said lies. But I asked her for the interview, and I'm like, yo, the people that was inside of the she's online right now. She's even seen it. Look, hold on, let me see if y'all can see me. Lady Diamond, and she said lies, right? That's her. But I asked, she's seen it, but she didn't respond because I'm like, yo, let's do an interview because I want to do it. I want to do an interview, but because I'm like, yo, can I interview you? I'm gonna take my shot. LOL. If not, I definitely understand, love. I'll say this and be quiet. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but nobody that was in the Sprinter with your mother is saying anything. I mean this with all respect, love. I lost my mom's and my grandmother 6 months apart last year. So I'm still fucked up behind that and going through it every day. So, no disrespect when I say this, but something is not right about this. She looked at it, but she didn't respond. I don't know, but something ain't right with the Angie Stone case. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm just going to say that. So, but let's, you said Pap didn't pay no bills. Pap had bad credit. How you know? You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go. I don't want to hold y'all too long. Let's continue. It's just starting to hurt my fucking my nose. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue, right? All right. All right, cool. We're gonna go to my Twitter so I can play the videos. So that'll yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, okay. Let me because this is something that I wanted to read too. She said, Papoose is not my manager. Mark Taffet Media is my manager. I don't let nothing or nobody play with my money. Since I've been with Pap, he has created opportunities for me to get bags. So all that talk is cap. People is trying to make it seem like this man is broke. If he's broke, he's not our broke. You know what I mean? Like, people are so funny, whereas people like will really think somebody is broke just because whatever will give them that notion that he's broke. But like she said, he created opportunities for her to get bags. He does he took over the drama hour, the K Slay shit. Rest in peace, K Slay. He's still getting checks. You know what I mean? He put out how many albums in one fucking year, but he's still getting residuals off of that. He's getting some kind of chicken. And he wrote her rhymes. And listen, man, the nigga is respectable, man. He writes your rhymes, you blow up, he didn't even want no credit. But when you start blowing back up, your success, you know what I mean? You start to bubble again. Now it's our money. Everything that the nigga done. Anyway, I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna read this and go to the videos right after this. All right. Anyway, don't try to diminish. Oh yeah, and there's a video of Nicki Minaj. It looks like Nicki Minaj. It looks like Nicki Minaj, right? I don't know how true it is, but it looks like Nicki Minaj. It's old, and she talking about how she ate Remy Ma's box and Remy ate her box. I got that queued up. That's kind of crazy, but I'll play that in a minute. Matter of fact, I'll play that right after this just to get it out the way. Don't try and diminish this man's character. Pap is a helpful man. That's just how he is. It takes a lot to piss him off. He's very loyal and solid. Word is bond to him. And you could tell by his character, you could tell the difference. You could tell that he's a humble, cool guy. Like, it never changed. And she act the way she is. And doesn't change, so you can actually see the difference in what this man put up with. If listen, and Pap is no sucker. The nigga get it popping. He just knows when to use that shit. Just don't take him there. You know what I mean? But I'm surprised Remy didn't get him there, because that bitch is something else, man. We living our best life since mid-August last year. I really enjoy our private relationship. For reasons like this, all these people judging the situation they know nothing about. Pat was separated, but way before I came along. Honda, Airbnbs, hotels, man, stop. It's crazy how everybody broke. I'm sorry to tell you, but I fight too good to be broke. All my cars 22s and 23s. Y'all already know what that means. Pat drive a Benz and got his own place. Everyone know my houses I got. No need to speak lies when truth will set you free. Good night. Now, if I wake up, oh yeah, we already know what happened after that. But let me get this this Nicki Minaj video out the way. Let me get this Nicki Minaj. I don't know if y'all seen this video yet. I don't know if y'all seen this. Let me see if y'all. I don't know if y'all seen this, but let's check it out. This is crazy. Y'all let me know. Do this look like Nicki Minaj? I'm gonna get this one out the way. Do this look like Nicki Minaj? Come on now. All right, here we go. Check it out. All right. Come on, baby. She moving mad slow. Check it out. Let me know if this looks like
what up, y'all? It's your girl, Remy Ma, the Queen and YBX is the borough tough.
We out here. But son, she's saying she's from the Bronx, but she sounds just like it. She calls Remy Ma. So she actually calls Remy Ma. So I know, for those who never seen this, I remember seeing this many years ago, many moons ago. But check it out.
We in motherfucking. Tell them where we at right now.
We in Harlem, baby.
All right, that's what
Broadway,
it is. Listen,
baby.
we in Harlem. Listen. She's holding the real big G stack out here. We understand you getting money. Listen, all right. You was brought to me because you said you had something to say on camera. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You had something to say on camera. Okay. Now, what is it that you want to say? We understand. You said you know Remy Ma.
Yes, I do. I'm straight from the Bronx. I'm not a Harlem nigga. I fucks with Harlem, but I'm a BX chick. You feel me? And all that. Castle Hill, shout out and all that. But True Stills, you know what I mean? Real talk. I know Remy Ma and all that.
Okay, you said you know her, and basically, is it that you want to let the viewers know about what you know about Remy Ma and what went down?
I just want to let y'all know out there that, you feel me? Remy, first off, I love you, baby. You feel me? I'm so glad of your success and all that. You made it, baby. You know that. You feel me? You super fly. But I just have something to say. I just wanted to let it off my chest, let it off my back. And boom. I used to fuck with her. Straight off. I know her. Used to chill with her, smoke with her, drink, pop bottles, burn L's and all that. You feel me? I dead ass no lie, this is not us. You feel me? I'm not
That's what I'm
motherfucking.
saying.
What's that nigga that do the stunts? The nigga on the motorcycles?
Super Dave.
That's Super Dave, nigga. What the fuck is that?
Evil
nigga?
Knievel.
Evil Knievel, nigga.
Right.
I don't do stunts. I'm not Evil Knievel. You know what I mean? But I did ass had relations with her and all that. Ate the box.
And
you feel me? It's whatever though.
Funny.
You know what I mean?
And what did she do to you?
I just told you she ate the box. Like
And you mad because she acting like she don't know you now.
exactly, B. Not picking them nigga calls up. You know what I mean? Sending nigga.
You got Remy Ma number. Call her right now. Call her right now. Call her right now, real quick. Put it on speakerphone. Call her right now, real quick. Call Remy Ma right now, real quick. And see
I'm not even gonna say her government. I'm gonna just say Remy Ma, her stage name. You feel me?
Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna blow it like that.
Go ahead, call it. Put it on speaker.
It's on speaker. Hopefully y'all can hear it.
Hello?
Yo, man, what's good, baby?
What's good, Shorty? What's up?
What's really good? Why you be fronting on me and all that? Like, come on.
No, I don't got time for that.
To me, you ain't got time for that. Hello? Prove my point. Point proven. You feel me? Word.
So that was Remy Ma just hung up on you?
Yes. Yes. And if I wanted to get deep in the conversation and all that and let y'all know that I'm really real with what I was saying just now, you feel me, about what we, you know what I mean, had going on and all that, I can do that. But right now she's fronting. I don't know. You feel me? I could really get her to talk and say, yo, you know what I mean? Me personally, don't appreciate that because if I was in her position, I still fucks with her. You feel me?
Listen, man, I ain't gonna hold you. She looked. I posted. I did this earlier. I posted to do a side by side picture. I don't want to. I'm not in the mood to do it right now. But she looks like her. Somebody said it's I forgot the name. Start with a R. I'm not sure, but she sounds like her. It looks like her, man. Got the same head, the same nose, everything. And mind you, she's young. I know I still look young, somewhat or whatever. I think I look good for 44. But when I was younger, I was like, you could tell the youth in me. And damn, I miss it too. I ain't old, but this ain't about me. But this looks like, y'all, hold on. Let me just ask y'all a question. Yeah, she banged on her son. Press 1 if you think that's her. Somebody said was she talking about the do-rag? I don't know that video. If you need to send me anything, just send it to find the link and put it in the chat and let me know that you put it in the chat and I could click on it. So whatever y'all want to send me, just DM me or whatever. No, right? But it looks like her. It do, but I don't want to use this as if this is her, but she sounds like her. It fucking looks like her. The nose and every fucking thing, huh? You know what I mean? I don't know. One more time, and then I'm gonna get off this fucking video. I mean, hold on.
I'm gonna call her right now.
Look, the all that. That's how she talk, son. All that. Every time she said all that, that shit just gets me every time, man. But all right. Now we seen the videos already, right? I want to go to the interview that she did. Should I go there first? Fuck it. Might as well, because it's not like y'all haven't seen the videos already. Let's go back to this old video. Let's go back to this real quick. That's her voice. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It looks like her, son. Sound like her and everything. And all that. You know what I'm saying? And all that. And that shit hurt doing that, all of that. You know what I mean? But hey, it looks like her, man. It definitely looks like her. Yeah, son. And I'm gonna show the old how she looked with the Smack DVD shit when she was rhyming and shit. Looks like her. Like literal looks like her, son. It looks like that motherfucker in that video. Real rap. But let's go here, right? I got my markers, right? I wanna wait, but I'm gonna start off fat first. Hold on. Hold on. Go up. $1 million worth of game. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm gonna start off fat. K Slay. Hold on. No, all right, that's the other video. 33 will punch in the face. She talks about. All right, let's go here. Matter of fact, we're gonna yeah, let's go all the way to 119. K Slave. Check it out. Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all haven't hit that like button, please do. If y'all don't
Thanks
mind.
to Restore, Prime Time is back.
If y'all don't mind, please share. We'll gladly appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. How her character is, right? So I'm gonna go to different parts. It's a couple that I missed that I was looking for, and it was just too much to just sit through all of it, try to find certain things. But I found a few things from this interview. But hey, Renee, I mean, listen, you have every right to feel that way, but I see that you said up here that you said that he was bitter. Let me find that comment. You said that Papoose, here it is, right here. You said Papoose bitter too, going online telling his business. Why he told his business? I mean, evidently she did a live first, if I'm not mistaken. So how is he bitter? And you can tell that he wasn't bitter. He just kept it 100. There's a difference now. Now again, there's gonna be Team Remy in here, and I respect it. So I'm not mad or anything like that. But you have to understand something. Women, hold on. Oh, let me catch myself. Some women, not all. If this don't apply. Women, get out of your feelings because I'm not talking about you, right? And I say that with the utmost. But that girl do not take responsibility for nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? She is a narcissist. You know that, right? She was the one that was very disrespectful. You have to pay attention to both characters to see exactly what goes on behind closed doors. He's always poised, very respectful, very cool, very calm, very collective, very analytical. You know what I mean? Cognitive or just conscious of certain things. She's just sporadic, irrational. I don't want to say illogical, but almost bipolarish. Attitude, stuck up, one thinks her way. She tells you exactly who she are. It's not like she's not telling you. She tells the world exactly who she is. I took a clip from when she did her jail interview. When she was locked up, she did the jail interview. I didn't like download it, but I kind of screen recorded it. I did it earlier when she said, "Yo, I got a fucked up attitude. People think I don't like people. Yeah, my attitude is fucked up." Like how she said it, like she knows what kind of person she is. Yes, he was only defending himself, and I'm gonna get to the video. All right, let me get through this so I could get to it. I'm going by what I see. Yo, yes, I love it. All right, so can you do me a favor? Jump on real quick. If anybody want to jump on, listen. This is good. If anybody want to jump in, you can. I am putting the link in there. Just do me a favor, please share. Please hit that like button. The BBL blew her head up. Yeah. But let me continue. Though. All right, I don't want to get thrown. Their daughter knows. Watch what they're gonna explain something, but watch what the daughter say about Remy. about her own mother. Check it out. And can you know kids speak from the heart? Kids, little kids, everything that they say is straight from the pits of their motherfucking soul. You know kids don't lie only when they know they're in trouble. But that's toxic energy. I do not know what's wrong with a lot of people. Let me see something. All right, nobody jumped on. Okay, but let's continue. Let's continue. I got more for y'all, but let's fuck it. Let's go. But that she embodies toxic energy. You see how he said that in a joke, but kids know when you bring energy inside your house, kids can pick up things. Kids are like a sponge. Your daughter said, no, it's not him. Daddy is sweet. It's you at the age of how old? No. Let's kind of unpack that for a second. Hold on Black Boulevard. I see you in the back. Give me a second, son. But look, a child would say, daddy is sweet. It's you. What does that mean? That means you carry this toxic energy all the time in that house, and that girl has to put up with it. She said she had fights with her daughter all the time. We know it's not fist fights or whatever. You know, some kids may do some things, you have to correct them. Understandably, you know what I mean? Take it with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, your own daughter knows you're toxic. Your own daughter knows you fucking mean as fuck and just create bad vibes. Let me bring you up on real quick before I get into some more videos. What's good, Black Boulevard? What's your thoughts real quick, family? Let me bring you up on real quick before I get into some more videos. You gotta mute your background. Can you hear me? Nigga.
Yo. Yeah, I can hear you. No. Right. Yeah, I can hear you. You good. Yo, I went to school with son. I went to school with son. I went to automotive with him from the 9th and 10th grade.
Yeah.
Yo, dude never came to school dirty. From the era, remember when dudes used to wear the heel figure shirts flipped up with the collar, used to have the thing iron? That was him. From 9th and 10th grade, he never came in dirty, son. Me, him, Paul Kane, Fabulous brother, and Fabulous other brother, Daquan, we all went to automotive together.
Right.
Yo, Papoose was always an OCD type of nigga, even when we was working in shop. Yo, son came to school with all his shit creased. He was never a bum dude. His mother, Miss Mackey, would pop on him because she cared about her son like that.
Right.
Yeah, son, for real. This is all facts.
Right.
Son never came to school. He was always a loyal dude. Son was quiet. He got acknowledged by dudes that we went to school with. Paul and Kareem, they put him on to 5% knowledge.
Right.
And automotive, we went to automotive. He went to A-Tech with us. Paul Kane, my man, Fabulous had two brothers that went to school with us there. But him, he never asked nobody for nothing. He always looked out for dudes. He never smoked. He never drank. This is all fact. This is on my mom's and pop's, son. Word up. And his cousin, his cousin lived in Brownsville with me. Willie Mackey.
Right.
We went to PS 178 pre-K all together. If you go to his old videos, you will see his cousin, big head, light-skinned dude, from when he first came out. After I left at around like 10th grade. But yo, he was doing his thing. That's first time anybody heard Papoose is with Cool G Rap on the Giacana album. Him and Jinx the Juvie. I'm from Brownsville. Ocean Hill, Brownsville. His cousin William Mackey, that's who I went to school with. Dude was never a bum dude. His moms didn't play that. Right. I'm keeping 100. I'm not only here trying to get no clout or nothing. I'm just keeping 100. I never seen dude come to school dirty. Yo, we was in 9th grade. Niggas who put him on to get money and where his gambling addiction came from my homeboy Cleveland. It's a Guyanese dude, and our other homeboy Russell that used to hold down. He from Wingate. We was in automotive. Russell came through. Tommy Hilfiger crochet sweaters. Yo, and Mike Larry.
Yeah.
Remember niggas had the herringbone with the fucking panther hanging on it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah.
Son was the only nigga. That nigga, son from Wingate, he was coming through. So everybody else was hungry. Our stomachs was touching our back. We was getting by. I was an Israelite at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know, son. Remy Mackey, yo, Shamel Mackey know me. He be like, yo, Rashim, he know me.
Right.
Yeah. Son ain't never come to school dirty. Son had the collar up. You know how niggas used to come with the Jamaican style.
Right.
The collar, everything creased iron. Nigga overalls in shop class was like, you like, yo, this nigga worked this shop. That's how clean Mackey was.
Right.
She fronting.
Right. Is it down?
I'm got with my man Russell from Wingate with the fucking herringbone. Son always been about bread.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why she's trying to make it seem like he was a bum and he always been about his paper.
Yo, his mom's is a hard-working city woman. Always. She used to pop. Yo, you know niggas that had their moms. Some may be doing this thing outside in the street, Mike, but his parents cared about. Nigga, they ain't gotta call me to check up on you. I'm coming to see what you doing.
Right.
And it wasn't no drama. Yo, moms come, you doing your thing. Yeah, like come on, I'm gonna take you to lunch. He didn't come from that background. When she talking about his family, yo, son, they not like that. That's how I know son telling the truth. Miss Mackey ain't like that. She not with the bullshit. You know them stand-up women?
Yeah.
Pop up on them. What's going on? And son never smoked. Yo, he not lying. Niggas was selling weed all throughout automotive, son. None of that. Drink, smoke, nothing.
Right.
Son used to have a Trapper Keeper with rhymes. Remember when the Trapper Keeper?
I missed them shits, man. I missed them Trapper Keepers, boy. Yeah, but you gotta turn the TV off. Because you get
son. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, y'all.
Yeah, but Mike.
Yeah.
I appreciate all access. Love you doing your thing, black man.
Thank you, King.
I fuck with you 100.
Thank you, King.
Yo, you came from the ground up. You doing your thing. You tell it like it is. But yo, I cannot come on here. I hear the bullshit.
Yeah.
Mackey ain't like that.
Let me ask you a question. Have you been around him while he was with Remy, or are you still cool with the family? Do you know some intel about their relationship or Remy or whatever? Please do.
I always follow my boy. When I left after 10th grade, my son got on the Gicana album with Cool G Rap with Jinx the Jew. That was his first feature in the game. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, he got with K Slate. Last time I seen him, Mike, we was at Hot 97 because I was doing production with my mans and them artsmen from Flatbush, Brooklyn, and we went up to because one of my mans he did production on the Scarface Diary album. My man Vet, so we went up to Hot 97. Another dude that I'm cool with that I know, Gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Gravy. All right.
Yeah, you remember Gravy? This is on Hot 97's Gravy, Papoose, Peter Guns, and Jay Mills.
Okay.
When they was on Hot 97, when he came out, I seen him. That's the last time I seen him. He was with her. He was with her at that time. But before that, I watched the process of when he got to know her. But I was happy that my man got on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that nigga was an OCD nigga. So when she's sitting there talking about that nigga ain't that nigga too how you say he's organized. He don't do nothing. Nah, that's not Mackey. He always came to school clean. Yo, when we finished in shop class in automotive, we had if you ever speak to him, me, him, Mrek, and Doggy Diamonds all went to automotive. And Paul Kane and my man Daquan. Daquan and Paul Kane is fabulous brothers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and Mrek and Doggy Diamonds. Mrek, that's the older guard. That's my man.
Doggy Diamonds.
We all went to automotive. We all went to automotive, now called A-Tech. We all went there. Doggy Diamonds, yo, them niggas, him and M-Rec was the man. DJ Eclipse from the Executioners, he went to school with us too. And a lot of dudes from the boot camp went there. Sean Price and the Representatives, they went to school with us too. So Son was always outside. Vine Arsdale was down the block. We in Greenpoint. It's the borderline between Brooklyn and Queens.
Yeah.
Son was always outside. Like, yo, he was digging in them. Nigga was battling niggas outside. He didn't care who that was. But Son was not no bum nigga. He don't come from that. He don't come from that. He come from a well-structured Black American family. You know how it is.
And you can tell he comes from a great family. And you could tell she got a rough upbringing, man. So
Mike,
you can see the difference. And close it though.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I got in an argument with my shorty. I said, yo, I came from where family structure was everything. Family was the value. That was the money. Yo, I remember, this person, she may have a kid from another person, and your pops or uncle may have you with your moms. But it was an upbringing where let's put our shit aside and raise these kids together.
Absolutely.
That's why in the lessons when Wu-Tang was like, let's walk these dogs and represent Wu. Let's put this family structure back in the correct position so we can raise our kids not only as individuals, come together as one and become as one and raise them thinking they come from a structure where they don't have to question later on because we did what we had to do for the better of the kids.
Absolutely. Yeah. It takes a village to raise the kids, man. But
there you go. And that's why I told her today. I said, I don't come from no fucking hood. I come from a community. Miss Martha could drop you. Your moms could drop you to Miss Martha. She ain't had to worry about Mr. Nanu that drink at the thing, worry about touching you up and none of that. No, it was a structure.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I want to say thank you, bro. But listen, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for your insight, man. You know what I mean? So
most definitely, Mike, man. Yo, you came a long way. Yo,
yes, sir.
Like and subscribe, all access viral. I'm not even plugging my joint. I'm gonna work my way up the best way because I thank you, Mike, for giving me the opportunity to come and do this. And I'm gonna share, like, and subscribe, and I'm put other people on to what you're doing, man. Because you always give the real insight, son. And I ain't gonna hold you up. Time is money. I'm gonna let you get to it.
Thank you, King. Appreciate you, man. Salute. Brooklyn all day. God. You already know Brooklyn all day, son. You already.
All day. Flatbush, Brownsville, Ocean Hill, everything.
Everything, nigga.
All access viral. Subscribe.
Peace. Word. Salute to the God, man. All right, let's get right to it. Let's continue, man. But like I was saying, again, everybody, please make sure you share. So pardon me, but listen, even the daughter knew exactly where the energy is coming from. And I'm gonna play it again. Hold on, where I'm at. Boom, I'm gonna play it again. And I'm not even done. All right. There's truth in that joke. That joke is the truth. But behind that joke and the truth is the fact that little girl at, I guess, 4 years old at the time, I think she was 4 years, 4 years old at that time, 4 years old, already can distinguish good energy from bad energy. Energy can be learned by anybody. Energy is a wave. It's a connection. It's an energy. If somebody's giving you good energy all the time, you will identify that person as a person with good energy. Majority of the time is good, great energy. And this person that has a ball of negative energy all the time, as a child, who you are, will identify this object, this person, as the negative energy. So she already knew who pussy she came out of. You know what I mean? She knew who she actually is. She said, Daddy, no, Daddy, you're sweet. It's you, Mommy. That tells you all you need to know. Kids is going to always speak from the heart. That determines a lot.
mommy being a bully in the house.
It was so crazy. I was scared for my daughter. I didn't even laugh. I was in the room though.
I'm scared for my daughter. She ain't, you know what I mean? Not saying she don't have a sense of humor, but overall, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna completely beat her down, but the fact remains the same. She is a fucking narcissist. Let's continue though. Here's my last one. I got one.
I've been on Shopify from the beginning. The platform is just never a worry. Like I have so many worries, but the platform is never one.
I got two more markers, then we're gonna go to their videos, and I got some other stuff for y'all too. So I already showed you where she talked about her own attitude. I just played for y'all. Her child knows it's Remy. He's sweet. No, it's you. I just played that. I'm gonna play one where she told him he need to stay in his place. Pap. And this one I'm gonna show you where her and her son relationship, because I just play it.
I can't beat that nigga. Oh, but I will mace him.
But I used to
be able to tell you.
I didn't even know Pat was 47. Pause. For the pause, he looked good to be 47, man. Yo, there's a video with this lady. Oh, no disrespect. I'm not being disrespectful when I say this. Respectfully, no racial shot, no nothing. But this white girl said, and it was an up close view, and she was like, "I'm 30 years old," and she was talking like she grew up around black people. Man, she said she is 30 years old. I'm like, yo, even somebody did a video was like 30. She did not look 30, man. And she leaned into that shit. I'm 30. Woo, Lord have mercy. Y'all know where I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna leave it there. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I understand the parenting part, because some of these kids, when they get older, they test you. You know what I mean? They start smelling themselves. So I could understand that. I'm not taking all of that what she said as if she's mean, but how far she would take it. You understand what I'm saying? And that your grandmother can't beat me type shit. Like, these are red flags, family. I'm right there because I'm gonna play some other shit. Her son is in jail for murder. In jail for murder. While you was locked up, Papoose took care of your fucking son. Your family. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him speak for himself. But I'm thinking, should I start with Papoose? Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on. You know, I got stuff like lined up, but then you want to, you forget how you want to set it off or start it off with or whatever. So that's what I'm contemplating right now. But this is what I'll do. Hold on. Which one? I got it pulled up, so y'all just be patient with me. It was something else. Hold on. You Kodak Black, man. Somebody put a hex on Kodak Black, man. I'm sorry. Somebody put a hex on Kodak Black. Somebody put a hex on Kodak Black, man. I'm sorry. Somebody put a hex on Kodak Black, son. You seen Remy post Eazy today? Yes, I showed it earlier. I showed it earlier. Yep. Now, can y'all see? All right, y'all can see. What's your name again? Thank you, Anita Jones. Please make sure you share my channel. Please make sure you share this live. Please make sure you hit that. You said, damn, that's Barstool. They had to flag it. Flag what? Hold on, what? I got flagged? Hold on. It seems like somebody said that I got flagged. Hold on 1 second. What's going on? Come on. Okay, it's still saying that I'm live. I'm still live? I'm good, y'all? Am I? Hold on. Hold on. Woo. What's going on? Am I still live? Okay, so I'm back. All right, cool. All right. All right, there we go. So I guess it was playing a video. Everybody, please do me a favor. It's 100 some of y'all in here now, which the numbers went down, but I understand. Hopefully y'all come back. Please make sure y'all yeah, I sure will, Larry Love, for sure. Please make sure that you hit the like button, y'all. Please get those likes up, y'all. I need to be in that algorithm, please. Please hit that likes, hit the like buttons, please. Yes, disclaimer. All right, let's get right to it. Let's play this. Now, when she was saying,
could you please ask him?
I'll just let it play. I really hate.
Could you please ask him?
Play it.
Because he keeps saying he doesn't have any clothes, but he doesn't really have to come over here and get them. I literally had. I'm so great. I'm so nice. Look how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags up at Amazon. These are good bags, and I packed it so nicely. Hats in one, sneakers in one, jackets in one. I did everything. So it's waiting here. I cleared out this whole area. Everything. Look, this has been here since last year. Like, I'm not stuck. Nobody, there's no hold up. Any hold up is on that side. Nobody took anything from. I don't know. Actually, my ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever.
And who was the niggas
everybody
that
included?
With? What do you mean been with? Fucking? So you was fucking a whole bunch of niggas. What do you mean? I'm gonna get to the close in a second, but what do you mean by that? How much money does Eazy the Block Captain got? Narcissist. You want to talk about that man like that? The nigga that you with is a fucking almost. Is a Timu version of the ex that you claim to be ugly. That's crazy. Because you married him and had a child by him. That's number one. That's why you can tell she is bitter. This is a bitter streak. Not saying that she's not happy with Eazy or whatever the case may be. But according to her phone call that Pat recorded, you know, he's team fuck you or some shit like that. But you see, what a narcissist do, they will literally go to the extreme to make you believe, to trick you to believing that what they're saying is true. That's what narcissists do. Will literally lie in your face, even though they will make it seem like they're not doing what they're being accused of. And go hard with it and all of this stuff, but knowing damn well you're lying the whole time. And what a narcissist do, try to make you feel like you're crazy. They try to make you feel like you're like your mind is playing tricks with you. Like your intuition is misleading you. Like what your eyes is deceiving you. What your actions is deceiving you. These are narcissist traits. And they will literally lie in your face. They would even cry to their head. They would even cry knowing they're lying just for you to say, well, I'm sorry, baby. Well, and to make you doubt your own intuition. And substantial evidence is there. This is what a narcissist do. But he is the least person to make money, but you got this nigga Eazy. You made him look fly. He had to get his teeth fixed. This is what I'm saying. You know this, that you know she's lying. Because Eazy the Block Captain don't have the money that Papoose had. But this nigga was out in the street doing drugs or selling drugs, whatever the fuck he was doing. He was a bum. He ain't have no fucking money. He wasn't caking like that. So you can look, you know she's lying right there. Because look at the man who she's with. That's she's lying. Come on. Anyway, but check out the clothes. But he doesn't. Ladies, if y'all look at this as if she's trying to play him, I mean, excuse me, if Pap is a bum or Pap is this or trying to look down or try to play him with like what she's trying to do, don't you know the reason why those clothes is there? It makes sense because he don't want to be there, not even around you. What dude in their right fucking mind? Yes, he's not from Philly. I already know. What dude will literally leave all of their clothes at their ex crib? I'm coming to get my shit. You have to be that much of a narcissist, that much evil, that much of a bitch to be like, you know what? I don't even want my fucking clothes. Bitch, keep that shit. Y'all know that right now. All that shit that she just shown right there. And if it's a dude, you telling me that you wouldn't want to go back and get your shit? You know how much clothes I had? You know how much sneakers I had? You know how much jackets and fucking fitted hats I had? Nigga, my shit was packed. My whole bottom floor full of sneakers, boxes up damn near to the ceiling, closets full of some of the flyest jackets. I'm having over 70 fucking hats. My shit was up. And lost all that. I couldn't even get my shit back. That's a whole nother story. I'm gonna leave that one alone. But at the end of the day, that's just to show you motherfuckers, a man that won't even go and get his own clothes, that tells you a lot about this bitch. He didn't even go back and go get it. Nobody, I'm not saying nobody hasn't thought of that, but logic, common reactions, common sense will kick in. Bitch, why he didn't come get it when he had every opportunity? He got the money to come get it. Bitch, he don't want it. Does that sit well? Or, and then let me just play devil's advocate then. But even though we know he already moved on, he's already moved on, then we'd be like, well, give me my clothes. Fuck it. But he said he didn't even want them. It makes sense, but she's trying to reverse it. She's literally trying to reverse it. It's here. Come get it. It's been here for over a year now. So if it hadn't been over here over a year, you telling me he ain't have enough money to come get it? Come on. Common sense is not common to some people. People don't see the bitterness and the narcissistic trait that this bitch carried. She thought that was a shot. That only made you look stupid. When I seen that, I'm like, bitch, you just look dumb doing that. That right there didn't make no sense because common sense should kick in. But knowing
she moves very strange.
Narcissists, they don't think that way. And some women, respectfully, not all women, some women would take women's side just because you are a female. And that's sickening. Females are going to take another female side because they are a female. Don't even care if she's right or wrong. A lot of y'all women mentally are sick. I said some, not all. If it don't apply, bitch, it ain't you. Get out your feelings. That's what y'all do. And a lot of y'all, 98% of women never takes accountability. This has been a saying since before I came out of my pops, out of his testicles, trying to be cool. I'm trying to be clean as possible today. That has been the saying forever. And as you learn, because experience is the best teacher, y'all. Experience is the best teacher, not what somebody tells you. It is true. You bitches make excuse for every fucking thing and don't take accountability for anything. Okay? Other people's situation, not just mine, everybody's. Just Y'all know if I can't, I'm not scared to look in the chat, but I don't even want to read it. But y'all know what's true. Let's continue. Kiss my ass.
I seen a video where she looked outside herself. I'm not accusing her of anything. This is not my style. But the fact that you mentioned my children and fabricated.
Oh, and I'm not. I just want to say that I'm not angry. I'm passionate when I speak. So y'all know how I am. So I don't want y'all to get me being a little bit of put a little bass in my voice and shit like that. Don't get it twisted. I'm just passionate. All right, and it ain't that serious because this is not my situation. But I feel for him, and I'm glad he found true black love because that girl showed that he appreciates this man, and she said he brings value to my life. This dude is a intellectual dude, conflict resolution type of dude. He brings a lot. A narcissist don't want a person who's logically thinking. A narcissist don't want that kind of energy around them. They need to have full control of the situation. Whatever she say or he say as a narcissist, it goes. I don't want to hear anything other than what I feel that is right or what needs to be said. Is my way or no way. No compassion, very dismissive, very aggressive, very confrontational, very illogical. That's what narcissists are. She carries every bit of that trait. Just listen to, she shows you through her actions. She is letting you know what without calling herself a narcissist. But she's telling you that she is subliminally. If you can't catch it, whose fault is that? She's been the same since day one. And Pap has too. And you can't distinguish the two. That's on you. But those are bars.
She moves very strange. I seen a video where she looked outside herself. I'm not accusing her of anything. This is not my style. But the fact that you mentioned my children and fabricated all these stories about me, about this money, when I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you, I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all. 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up. The whole rapper pop up. But let me say this though. Let's get to this part right here. We just heard him admit that he's blackmailing her, right? Now, let's listen to her telling me that he's blackmailing her, that she would have been stopped talking to him. Since she want to get on here and fabricate and fake big this lame up. Have you noticed since I moved on, you never see her with the lame no more? She was sneaking around with him in restaurants. What he was at? Cheese Factory, matching outfits, losing the battle on stage, getting cooked by Geechee, getting cooked by Suge. This nigga get cooked every battle. I don't know what type of rapper is this dude, man. Never lost a battle in my life. But anyway, keep it moving. We don't care about that.
Sorry, I'm a smoke.
She tried to make it about Claressa. I just met Claressa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Claressa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Claressa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. She has nothing to do with this. Actually, Claressa went on a Breakfast Club, did an interview, and said she don't have a problem with her. This, which aired yesterday. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Claressa disrespected her. What did she how did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you.
Sorry about that. That's what I had the cue. I'm going to play that video after these couple of videos because that just show you of a narcissist that she is. She didn't even disrespect her on the Breakfast Club. Y'all seen it already. If y'all haven't, I'll play it.
Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you moving forward with the divorce? I said, yes.
Excuse me for smoking the cigarette.
Ask him if I'm a bad mom.
Let me ask you this question. Just look. Look. I'm no disrespect. I'm not trying to. Maybe it's me because he brought this to the world's attention about her doing drugs. I want to say a story so bad, but I can't. I really can't. It would embarrass me, but it has nothing to do with me. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. I swear to everything, because that shit just gave me a flashback. But I won't disrespect you. I won't even do it. But he brought this to the world's attention because he knows her. Look at those eyes. Maybe she could be tired. I'm not insinuating anything. Papoose put this out there. Do she look high? I paused it at the right fucking time. That should look crazy. I'm scared to look. Look, I'm scared to look at this eye right here. I don't want to look at that eye. At least not that one. I'm scared right now. I'm sleeping with the lights on. But do she look high?
Ask him. And then ask all of his kids if he's a good father. Ask all of them. Not just the ones y'all see. Ask all of them.
He said, I got you high from drugs.
And we got this coon bird ass nigga in the background. He all in the background, but why you ain't address him knocking your punk ass out? And he did a whole little campaign talking about he ain't get punched in the face. You weirdo. He's a weirdo, niggas, huh? Come on, son. Art. Salute to all my Philly niggas. Art. Yo, I'm gonna see you later, man. Art. I love y'all niggas.
How? Now, this is why we had a problem. Anybody that knows me the only drug I ever did was weed. And I literally just started smoking weed about 18 months ago when I got my strain. Stop playing with me. How what? How you on what? Ain't never do no fucking crack. Ain't never do no crack cocaine. Ain't never do no e-pills. Ain't never do no Molly. Ain't never do no lean. Ain't never do none of that. Ever. And everybody that knows me.
Nigga, what Martin said, nigga, got wide open like a smoker, Gina. Eyes open like a smoker, Gina. Them eyes is wide open, family. She looking like somebody's about to run up behind me, man, because them shits is like that. That shit crazy.
That. They all know that. Always, I heard you say I'm this. She's cheated on me before, but okay, I cheated before, right? Why you staying? Oh, for my daughter that you've seen 3 times this year for a total of about 16 hours altogether. And every time you had her, you posted, and I'm like, yo, stop posting my daughter, weirdo. You know she has her own phone, right? You know she could talk, right? I swear to God, don't play with me. I'll talk. I won't put her on camera, but I'll let her talk. Mama, when the last time you seen Daddy? When the last time he called you? I'm not. How y'all call this crashing out? Because this fucking weirdo is sitting over there with his fucking current come up situation, plotting on me to bring me down, to make him and them look like they doing something, just lying all day. And I don't be saying nothing because I don't care, because they don't affect my bag, because they don't hurt me. But now you're just getting like, now y'all just too comfortable. Wait, now we got something to promote, so let me start talking.
Somebody who's already well established. Yo, matter of fact, hold on. Oh shit! I'm not even gonna do it. I was gonna go back to $1 million worth of game when he talked about how he got put on all the hard work he did and had $1 million deal and all that shit. So the nigga was already caking. But I just want to say something. Somebody that's already been established, who is well known, who's been getting his bread for years, and he just met someone who's already established. So we got 2 power couples right now. You are the come up, Remy. How can you saying shit about him when it's all reality? That's your situation, because Eazy is the come up. Narcissist behavior deflects truth. They throw their shame on other people, knowing that's you. Sugar mama, Remy, sugar mama.
Talk about Rem again. Like, nah, we're not doing that. Crashing out is me going over to that little ass apartment and blowing that shit the fuck up. That's crashing out. But why the fuck would I do that when I don't care?
Let's continue.
This is Delane saying that he's holding stuff over her head.
Want to go with that, but you're right though. Anything can happen. Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that shit, that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you do all these shit.
Oh, let me play this again. Can y'all hear the audio? Let me play it again.
Yeah, man. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything can happen. Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like the only reason why it's sparking is because you.
Now bear witness to this. You just heard this Lane, who she was dealing with since 2022, say in his own voice, I got videos and pictures of us. That's gonna go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back to him. This cheating.
And she still go back with that, not understanding the character that this dude is. Somebody who is not from Philly, acting like they street. Acting like they street. Not saying you may not have no connections or know people who's from Philly or whatever. And you know, because some people who lives, I don't want to say the suburbs, but live in a middle class community, they go to the projects. You know what I mean? They go to the hood. You know what I mean? Because they want to fit in. They want to be, you know what I mean, involved in the mix of shit. But you see how corny this nigga is and how he's actually using her and saying it behind Remy's back. All of this shit is behind. So are you telling me what he just said on this phone call from his friend that recorded it? Do you think he says the same thing to Remy's face? You think he already told her that, or no? I'm pretty sure what we just heard, he didn't tell Remy to her fucking face. So what that tells you about the character of this dude? This is not the first time he said some shit about Remy and how he wanted to use this situation by him getting knocked out, stomped out, drugged out to be on Love and Hip Hop and all this extra shit. He has a plan, and she's falling right into that. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna go to more. We're gonna go to more. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's funny. Ooh, Lord. Hold on.
Me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail. Now he's a wife. Listen, this is what I would like. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. That's giving police lawyer talk. I'm not paying for whatever's supposed to be in them bags. No. Here they go. They're right here. There they go. No. Stop. I don't know what people have. Y'all don't know what people have. My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included. Whenever you're ready.
But out of all of this stuff, you see, there's no accountability.
No things. I would like my jury. I would like it. Could you go pick up my jewelry from out of the pawn shop?
It's not pausing it. What the fuck is on?
Let's be clear. Nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk. Nobody. All that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like nobody. There should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? I'm out. I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell this stuff? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. I'm in here on my TVs. You know, me and my daughter, we have the same name. She looks at everything. I'm in here putting certain things in so that when she's scrolling through YouTube, certain things don't come up, and I gotta try to explain it to her. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything extra. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to prove to nobody who I'm with or what I'm doing, because that's not what I do. That's not what I do. Like, nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody.
That's narcissist behavior.
You're just not. You're punching the air. My air. I've never.
Thank you. God damn, and it ain't let me pause the shit. What is missing from her whole life, or the both lives that she has done? Accountability. What is it? What is she is not explaining? I'm not saying that she have to, but since she's putting her business out there because she's the one that did that, what is it that he's done? Yes, we seen the text. We're gonna go to the text as well too. I forgot about that. We'll go to the text or whatever by his baby moms or whatever. That's what she's saying or whatever. But she is not giving us no kind of information on really what this man has done, but him insinuating or proving that she the one that was cheating. You understand what I'm saying? Just that. See, a narcissist needs to control everything. A narcissist is like a fucking parasite. They need a host. You know, like a virus, they need that host or something to feed off of. That's what that's what her narcissistic behavior is like. You understand what I'm saying? And that host is just negativity. That's what she's used to. She is used to chaos. She's addicted to chaos. To me, that's what it seems. I don't know her personally, but all the energy that she gives off, that's exactly what I get from her. But I don't see any kind of accountability. Like I said before, if you look at certain interviews, I really felt some way because I really feel like she was jealous of Papoose, not in a financial sense, but a sense of the attention, because it's so rare that a man would go all out for a woman like that. How is it that a female would ask for a man that loves them unconditionally, go all out for them, tell the world, be faithful? At least that's what we hear, or that we feel that's what it's to be coming from him. And his actions proves what he's saying. You understand what I'm saying? We don't, no woman has came out yet out of all of this time to say, yeah, I fucked Papoose. Why nobody ain't come out yet? But sure enough, Eazy came out. All the females in this world, at least definitely right now, should be coming out the woodworks to get an interview. Yeah, I fucked that nigga. Yeah, you trying to holler at me, girl? Nobody. Nobody. But she did. All of this is just a deflection. I'm gonna go to let me see. Hold on.
So
I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna
life.
go to the other. Let me pull up the video.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
I
got it.
Couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talking about people being truthful. Truthful?
And it's subliminal. She's not saying anything. She's not saying anything. You see how very
you will probably literally like, people will cry if
you see how very detailed. Well, this is what I'm saying. Just the little things make me figure out to decipher or filter out lies from fiction. You know, truth from lies. He was very intricately detailed in telling their story. She was very vague. Very vague. And did not really challenge most of what he said, especially about writing her shit too. But you just look at the difference. Hold on, is there another video before I go to Pat? I'm gonna go to other videos too. Oh yeah, I like what DJ Academic said here. I'm gonna play this and keep it pushing and play the other video. Hold on.
Like,
this makes sense.
Papoose dropped 40 on her. He was online for 2 hours spilling the beans. He called her lesbian. He basically said he wrote Sheether, which is the supposedly the winning diss song in the battle with Nicki Minaj. Which, by the way, here's the thing, and this is gonna get nasty. If Remy Ma, which a lot of people believe she won the battle versus Nicki Minaj, if she won the battle because of the song Sheether, but it was written by Papoose, that's a disqualification.
Thank you. I forgot about that one too. Remember when Eazy went to Tasha K and wanted to be paid for an interview? Thank you for bringing that up. Do you see the corniness, the sucker shit, the clout chasing? That's the definition of clout chasing, family. Definition. If you call him Papa Girl, what is he? What is Eazy? You understand what I'm saying? Remy was in bed with Pap, then sneaked out the bed to go lay out with another female. Yeah, I'm about to play that. That's crazy. I'm about to play that right after this. But like he just said right now, if he wrote Sheetha, and she always says she wrote her bars, she could rhyme, so I'm pretty sure she wrote some of her shit. But he's saying 90%, and you could tell Pap's pen. Pap is versatile. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be honest. Sometimes I kind of get a little frustrated. Sometimes when he used the same pattern with like the same syllables, damn it, throughout the whole song and all that. Sometimes, but regardless of that, he's a lyrical genius. I'm gonna give him that. But if they say that she bodied Nicki Minaj off of Sheetha, with Sheetha, and he wrote 90%, that disqualifies her right off the rip. So a unanimous decision goes to Nicki Minaj, and she ain't come out and discredit none of that shit yet. None of it. Let me see about that other post, that one that she put up after she cheated. Which one is this, real quick? Hold on, let me see.
I literally had. I'm so great. I'm so nice. Look how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good.
He don't want them, honey. I just finished talking about that. He don't want them. That's why he didn't come get it. That tells you everything you need to know. If this stuff is still there and he haven't got it for over a year, that tells you everything you need to know. literally, because you, anyway, we're going to get into his stuff. And he wrote Conceited as well. I'm not going to play it. Y'all heard the song. And he said, you wrote, they said, you wrote this too, Papoose? Because it's fire. He said, the answer is yes, I did. And I put this on my daughter's life. Come on, man. The ghost behind that fucking pen. How long is that? No, we about to go to his shit right now anyway. Hold on. You see what else I got here before I go further. This is from last year. All right, I'm not gonna read that. Well, another what's the name? Plantation burnt down. This one is in Washington, D.C. Like I thought this before. This is a quick sidebar. These plantations that's burning down, like one in Louisiana, the Notting something mansion or whatever. I mean, it's a mansion. Plantation. It's two things. It's the ancestors speaking to us and burning this shit down, or it is purposely being burnt to erase history, to clean up the history, to make themselves, because they changing history in the history books. You know what they're doing with the African American Museum in DMV in Washington, D.C. How ironic, the museum, and then this is in Washington, D.C. too. So I'm looking at it from both ends of the spectrum, both ends of the coin, that is either the ancestors doing it or motherfuckers is tired. I'm seeing it and burn it down, or purposely being done by those who want to erase the history. Plain and simple. There ain't no other way around that. And I'm choosing to erase the history. Here it is right here. This is what I meant to play earlier. Here it is. Check it out. I know y'all heard it, but you see how grown up she is? You see how reasonable? You see how understanding she is? You see how feminine she is? And she's a boxer. She beats people up for a living, and she's from Flint, Michigan. One, if not the worst place in the country. They still got lead in the water right there. Insane. I'm surprised she can even talk. Or that lead she was drinking, or somebody. But you see the answer. Just reverse that if that was Remy sitting there and she was her. It'd be a whole bunch of ratchet shit. Everything that she just said, she took this out of context. Is it because she said the elephant in the room? That's figurative. That don't mean Remy is the elephant. This is what I'm saying. Feminine, and masculinity, you can tell the difference. He has found his peace. Remy is not peace. She is chaos. Even if you are Team Remy, this is not a Remy smear campaign. This is identifying her attributes, her character. Not saying she's a full bad person, but she tells the world and shows the world exactly who she is. So if a person is telling you this is me all the time, I'm the same person all the time, take it for what it is. If a person shows you who they are, believe them. Okay? 20 plus years of that energy, of that same character. You meaning to tell me she's not who she says she is? And this one fights for a fucking living. And she still has a feminine trait and understanding and knowing this is not her place. That's her man, but that's for him to fix, because this was happening before I even stepped into the picture. They was going through their feud, they turmoil before I even stepped into the picture. And she responded as a grown, the key word is mature. That's my word. Mature. And she's 30. Hold on, I'm trying to pull something up. Hold on. But you see, like somebody just put in the chat, and she's wearing pink. Let me go to Claressa. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Clarissa's page real quick, and then I'm gonna go to to the videos, because I have certain markers written down for as Papoose live. It's hour. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. So believe me, I understand the attention span is so for so on. So I'm trying to go to certain like highlighted parts of the lives. All right. But let me go here first. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Everybody, if you're enjoying yourself, please press 1 in the chat. I will gladly appreciate you. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. Please, I will gladly appreciate it. Please share if you haven't. I will gladly appreciate you as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, Larry Love. Please share, Larry Love. Oh yeah, right here. There we go. All right, let's go. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all ain't have to be here with my ass, but y'all funky asses is here with me. So I appreciate you. All right. Beautiful sister, nice sister, you know what I mean? Nice, you know what I mean? And she cleaned up nice. And the thing that when she said he adds value to my life, man, you can't get no better than that. You never heard Remy say any of that in any interview. She even took a shot in one of her lives. I forgot how she said it, but to the point where about this black love stuff and like what he did for her as her being in jail. She shot that down like that's not a plus. Bitch, that's a negative. She's making his pluses as a negative, and that was a plus for you too, you dumb. A man, far as we can see, and the understanding, and Remy confirmed it before she started going rogue. But a female wants that man that loves them unconditionally, treats them right, go all out, provide, protect, support. He covered all of those fucking bases. And guess what? It still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough. That takes me to that, I forgot how it was said, but it takes me to that Melissa Ford and Joe Button shit when they played the guy talking about Adam and Eve, was saying, basically he alluded that you eat and be multiple and multiply, something like that, and he made it whereas that wasn't good enough, like Eve I forgot, he said I hate fucking shit up, but just wanted more. That it wasn't good enough. That's not enough. A man that did everything that a man's supposed to do, or this ideal man, he did everything, checked all the goddamn boxes, and that still wasn't good enough. You went to the dirtiest, wide mouth battle rapper, struggle battle rapper, who talks tough but who's not tough. All these gun talk, that's why I be hating battle raps sometimes, because they be talking so much wild shit, and y'all ain't do 90% of that shit. It be fly ass bars, but it's like, nigga, you not really like that, Dusty. You went to the person that you can control, that you can dress up, that you can mold and shape, and take care of, and be the sugar mama, so they become a dependent, and then they depend on you. So once he depends on you, ma, you have say, so you can control. It's all about control. There's no other way to put it. And I'm not gonna say she don't have love for him or don't love him or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, shit, people grow on you like a fucking fungus. You know what I'm saying? People grow on you. I don't know, but just man, fuck all that shit. Let's continue, goddamn. Let's go to and just look at this, man. Oh no, I can't play that. Look, favorite for favorite, that Nas and Scarface, that's that shit right there. Salute. Matter of fact, it's on our page. It's down here. It's down here. Wait a minute. This is the picture that I should have put up. Thinking in the motherfucker. Go ahead, goddamn Papoose. You clapping them cheeks, nigga. Go ahead, my G. Respectfully. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. Is it on this one? Did she take it down? Let me just show you some fly pictures right here. I was gonna put it in my thumbnail. Where was it real quick? Let me just show this. This sidebar. Does she still have it here? Hold on. I always like I like that picture right there. Word up, but hold on. I just want to show where's that picture at? She had the New York shit on. This shit right here is fly. She killed that with that right there. Salute, love. She go beat your ass and dress sexy at the same time. Look, beat me the fuck up and make me a sandwich after that too. Rub my back. You know what I mean? She go beat your ass and dress sexy right after whipping your ass and tell you to make her a sandwich, nigga. All right? Salute to Pat, man. He found his fucking peace and it was well deserved, well needed. I'm digging these pictures right here. Super fly right here. Salute to her with that New York fitted on. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give that girl her props, man. Everybody shitting on her, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. She seemed like she has morals. She was brought up right. She has some kind of structure. At 30 years old, Remy is 44 years old and still ain't changed yet. You're supposed to get better with time. She is still the ratchet little hood bitch that she is. You think that's cute? Y'all really think that shit is cute? Where is it? Hold on, I'm trying to go to a specific goddamn video. Right here, son. I wanted to get a wider view on it, but I'm pretty sure y'all seen this shit already. But this is just, come on, son. Play that. Play?
Hi, Claressa, I need to know the predictions of the fight with you and your opponent. Yeah.
I can only speak on if she comes unprepared, she'll get knocked out early. If she comes prepared, she'll get knocked out late.
Absolutely. Now, Cap, I gotta get a verse from you, man. I gotta.
Hold on, I hope y'all can see.
Spit, man.
All right, y'all can see good.
Doing everything that losers want for winners will. We ain't chasing a good time. We just sit and chill, eat and watch Michael B. Jordan. That movie sitting still. Love is genuine. You can tell it's a different feel. Babyface was right on that song. She got that
whipping pill.
Whoa!
Stole her heart like a ball player. I be getting steals and I pay for it in full. We don't split the bill. This ain't that fake vibe that you used to. Nah, this shit is real. I'm so allergic to.
Shit, but y'all get what I'm saying. And look how she was staring at him. You understand what I'm saying? Look how she looks at him. When you see interviews with them, you don't see that in her face. You don't see that. And I'm telling you, I'm good with reading energy. She do not like that people kept giving Pap praise. She didn't like it. She didn't like it. He's getting all this praise. Oh, you did all this for Remy and shit like this, that, and third. She ain't like that shit. You can tell. Well, look, she's not cute. I mean, hey, listen, hey, look, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Just like a lot of females is ugly in the motherfucker, but when they put that makeup on, you know what I mean? Most of y'all probably in here. I don't know, and I don't mean no disrespect, but y'all know what makeup can do. But regardless of the fact, she's beautiful on the inside. She's not ugly. She's not ugly. You know what I'm saying? You know, if she touch it up a little bit to make herself a little bit look big better, then so be it. She got the money to do it. She got the bread to do it. She doing better than all of us. Put the fucking together. Okay? So at the end of the day, regardless she's looking at, it's all about who she is on the in fucking side, too. She has character. Some of you stink bitches that dress good, look good, got the most funkiest attitudes. Is a fucking narcissist. Yes, and her body is sick. And she's fit. Some of y'all got the fucking love handles, got a pouch. Some of y'all got bullet holes, cigarette burns, and stab wounds, bitch. Look in the mirror. Take that shit off right now and stand in the mirror. Right now. Pimples on your ass. All kinds of marks. Shut up. Don't judge. I'm not specifically pointing at you. Helena, you know I fucks with you. So I want you to take that. This directed towards you, but you just made me go there. So at the end of the day, regardless, and she found love. Some of y'all can't find love. Some of y'all is waiting on love. Right now. Alone. Maybe it's by choice because you're tired of dealing with sick ass men. But maybe why you tired of these niggas when you attract the motherfuckers that you like. You attract what you are in common with. You attract who you are. Who fault is that? Don't you skip the nigga who's a hard worker who's out there breaking his fucking neck to make ends meet? He could be working at Food Line. He could be working at Walmart. He could be working whatever. Hard working man to come home. No, you would skip over that nigga and go to the fucking dirty fly bum ass nigga. That's what we say. Fly bum ass niggas that's standing on the corner and trapping and pumping and making money and shit like that. And then he's beating your ass and he's fucking Shaquita from down the street. He's fucking you. You know he's fucking Shaquita, but you want to be all up in his mix. You creating toxic energy. This is what you attract. You attracted to the bad guy. But then when the bad guy that you attracted to do you bad, keywords, all niggas ain't shit. Bitch, look in the fucking mirror. All you scallywags, look in the fucking mirror. Look at the man you laying next to right now. Men, look at the lady you laying next to right now. I ain't trying to start no mess. I don't want y'all arguing. Okay? Do it right now and ask yourself. You know what? I'm not even going to go there. No, I'm going to leave that right there because I don't want to create nothing that don't needs to be done. So I say that with all respect. And then a lot of females is team Remy. I'm trying to, how? Anyway, let me continue on. There's plenty of beautiful women that have the worst disposition and manipulative. You goddamn right. So if hold on, wait, did I read it right? All right, well, I apologize, Helena. It wasn't still directed towards you at the end of the day. And look how the numbers drop too. Accountability, when it hits home, you run. Exactly, and that's what I wanted to do because that shows you accountability doesn't work. When you have to look in the mirror, it hurts. I look in the mirror all the time. And I take accountability for the situation that I'm in or what I put myself in or whatever I've been through. I take accountability for that because it's me. You know what I mean? But Helena, if anything, I apologize, but I wasn't coming at you. But I'm glad if I read it wrong, it still brought out the truth in me because this is true. And look at the videos. You look in the comment section though. And that's what I need to start doing. Thank you, Mimi, for your super chat. I appreciate it. Super chat. If y'all would love to hit that Cash App though. But I'm always appreciative. I've never been an ungrateful dude. Thank you for the super chat. But I love Cash App. All right, but that's for real. But it's trust me. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you all. I don't know if you're a man or a female, so I'm gonna take it back. But thank you, Mimi. Appreciate you for real. But anyway, let's goddamn it continue. All right, I'm gonna be here. I'll give it another half an hour and I'm ghost. I don't want to be here too long. Thank you, champion. You're ready. All right. Okay. All right. And I think I'm gonna have to change the title too. I have to put some more better titles too. But all right, so let me go to the fight. That's 26. Let me see which one audio of Eazy. That's 30 minutes. Sleeping with Star. Then let's go there. That's 117. Oh, I'm right here. I'm right on it. Let's go.
It was a little weird, but I ain't think nothing of that. Moving on along, she comes back to the crib on another occasion. So this time when she comes to visit the crib, every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual.
I watched the interview when she first came home with Sway in the morning. And she was there by herself when she just like came home, did an interview with Sway in the morning. So I'm trying to find some things. So I did some research today, but it's a lot that I didn't just take. But when he asked her about the females that she left in prison, you know what I mean? That's cool. That's her friend. Something to that effect. She said, my girl Star from Philly. She named a lot of females. Oh yeah. Hold up. This is right there because I'll be forgetting sometimes. Look, Papoose said she cheated on him when she came home. Papoose, sorry to break it to you, homie. She cheated on you in jail, nigga. She was getting her box topped, nigga. She was in there with her fucking leg behind her head on that bed like that, nigga. She was getting her salad tossed, nigga. She been cheated, nigga. She cheated in jail, nigga. The same bitch came out sleeping in the bed. Just tells you she was cheating from the giddy up, from the word go, so off the rip. Know what I mean? Had her motherfucking leg on the back and shit. Yo, you know me. Yo, have you ever had ladies, can I ask y'all a question? Just a quick sidebar. You know I'm nasty. Can y'all put your leg behind your head like that and just have your ass just poking out like that? Ladies, press one if you can do that. Like both legs. And this one, like, yeah, can y'all do it? Can you press one if y'all are y'all flexible like that, man? Can y'all do that? Helena, you could do a lot of fucking things. I told y'all one of these days, man. I'm telling you, man. Probably next summer, we gonna do a meet and beat. I mean, a meet and fucking greet. Y'all better stop playing with me. Woo, condoms and everything. Everybody, we gonna be having AIDS testers and everything. We taking blood. We gonna get some rapid results out this motherfucker. But listen, I'm gonna have a meet and greet. Hopefully y'all come, cause goddamn it, that's the word. Come, but now let me stop. Cause y'all know I when I get distracted like that, I keep going. So let me just stop now, cause I know I'm a horn dog and I'm hot like a furnace around this motherfucker too. I'm in heat, nigga. What? You know when you rub a cat's back, what they do? They stick their ass up. You know what I mean? But I ain't sticking that up. You know what I mean? It's the front. All right. I'm in heat around this motherfucker. This town is the worst. This town is so spooky. Ugh. These bitches is retarded out here. Nothing but alligators roaming around this motherfucker. Alligators and turtles. Snapping turtles at that. It's some alright ones, man. But what the fuck is up with these people, man? Man, listen. I'm getting the fuck up out of here soon, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm moving back to Jersey, so I'm planning some things right now. This town, not even just. You know what? Shut up, Mike. But yeah, snapping turtles, man. Woo, let's keep it pushing, baby. Woo. But Pat, real talk, family, she been cheated. Let's go.
Name, because I ain't even trying to give her no clout. She's a extreme clout chaser. So I don't even want to say her name. So she tells me, I'm going to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay, that's cool. I sleep in the room by myself. Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name. That's another story, but she fabricating. Moving on along, that's documented too, because I've been paying it out the same account for over 15 years, whatever, or more. Moving on along, I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. The hell? You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came into bed with me. She hugged me, kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't adding up. You feel me? So I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib. And they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway. And then on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself. I say, yo, what the heck? Where the hell is she at? So I go up the other side. And when I tell you this is a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go to the other side, I go in the room. She in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? She made some bullshit excuse. Extreme liar. You never seen a liar like this in your life. I said, where homegirl at? She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that. Moving on along.
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusively with Google Play Games.
I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this, but you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing, but I'm saying this because, when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle, but she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I felt very disrespected that took place in my house while my daughter was right there on the bed. And you know what she did? Blamed me. Said it wasn't true. Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me. Which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. She's the type of person who will say something to you and 10 to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that. Straight bipolar.
Let me say something real quick, right? Now, y'all see, hold on, where I'm at. Y'all see how he's so detailed with the information? and she not once said nothing that intricate, that's bad of his character throughout all of her lives. What does that tell you? How is he giving so much detail on plenty of situations and she can't give you one? And sex in front of your daughter. Did she even contest that? Did she say that was a lie? In front of your daughter? That's crazy. And besides, that's fucked up what she did, but you even offered to have a threesome with the nigga. On top of that, you could have let her fuck him too. You understand what I'm saying? But you did it in front of your child. I'm gonna let him continue, but look, how foul is that? He's showing character, traits, the disrespect, the narcissistic behavior, the unaccountability that's being shown. No accountability. Do you see the difference in between the tales of both of them? The stories that they are given, one is very vague, no accountability, blaming, shaming, and one taking accountability, explaining why he say the things that he said or whatever as far as this situation, in detail on why this whole situation transpired because of her actions and what she does. You have to decipher to see what's true or not. And you could just tell. You understand? But anyway, I'm gonna let him continue to talk. And let me see. Slade, no.
Straight bipolar, was diagnosed with it.
Okay, I got that one.
So ever since I caught that,
I'm gonna let it rock.
She resented me. She had a lot of animosity towards me because I knew the truth. When you find out the truth about a person, they will despise you. I want y'all to know that. So for her to have me shake a dude's hand and sleep with him, it was nothing after that. Because
this video right here never really existed. It got over 8 million views. It's one of the first videos that is completely AI generated that has gone.
She had it all against me. She had all the animosity in the world against me. Why? Because she knows I know the truth. And it's not even something that I judge. Like I said, I don't judge nobody who lived that lifestyle. I do think it was very disgusting that it took place in the house while my daughter was in the bed. I thought that was very disgusting. And I'm telling y'all this because I know a lot of people think, damn, what Pat did, what he did, he must have did something. In the normal world, with logical people, civilized people, yes, not with her. So that whole rant about, oh, if a person has everything, a good husband, supportive, and this, that, and the third, and support you financially, why would they cheat? Because that's you. You're ungrateful. You're a backstabber. So a normal person, yes, that would be true, but not with you. Don't play that card. Don't play that card. Like I said, she's currently angry at her whole family because they still love me and we still speak. She doesn't speak to nobody in my family. From day one, she's been rude to my whole family, my mother, disrespectful to everybody. Her family, love them like they my family to this day. And they will tell you that. And I'm saying that because I'm going to stand on the fact that being honest, they're going to verify that. Never denied them anything, always supported. They ain't never see me disrespect her, violate her, or nothing in no shape, form, or fashion. So if I'm all of this that you claim I am, how your family still love me? But my family, you never showed love to nobody in my family. But now you want to try to exploit my son because you think that's something that I'm ashamed of? I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not ashamed of my son. You can look down my page and you see. Now, like I said previously, as your kids grow older, certain things happen where y'all might not see eye to eye parent the child. That's just normal. It's not the same when you're raising an infant or a young child. So y'all
I don't know how true this is, but I read in the comments, so I'm not going to take that for face value. I'm not going to take it for face value, but I don't know if it's true or not. But they saying that his son he's a part of the rainbow community. I don't know how true it is. I read it in the comments, so I'm not going to take it and run with it. I'm not taking it and run with it. I'm not doing that, but I don't know how true it is.
I have differences, different things might transpire. But all my kids, all my daughters know I love them all the same. That's just who I am as a man. So that's what I wanted to clarify about all of these fabrications and these lies that she up here telling. Also,
audio.
Also, I said earlier. Now I don't even want to speak on the drug thing that I said earlier, but I highly suspected it because she was acting outside of herself, laying up in a hotel and all this for days. It was just like crackhead behavior. And then it been exposed in the past that the chump used the drugs. They got photos of them smoked out and all that, looking crazy. So I said, damn, it's either that, but we know the blackmailing thing, I already exposed that. So that's neither here nor there. But what I wanted to, last thing I wanted to clarify is, when I went through the process of dealing with what I was dealing with her, being in the house with my daughter crying night after night. She wanted a mother. All she knew was me and her mother. You got to remember, COVID happened. It was just the three of us locked in the crib. We couldn't even go out. We lived in Manhattan at the time. So all my daughter know is us. So when she started to stop coming home so she could be with the lame, if you listen to the audio, he tells you. He's on the audio saying, she'd be at my house for days, bragging, talking to another individual on the phone, bragging about it. Yeah, she'd be over at my house days at a time. So if you at his house days at a time, who's home with the baby? Me.
Oh, wow.
Not only am I home with my daughter who's
I
still a
ain't hear
baby,
that part. That's crazy.
I'm home with my daughter who's used to having her mother and her father, so she's crying every single night for you, and you're not answering the phone. So dealing with that, raising my child night after night by myself while she with a clown, you know what I'm saying, who bragging to people, yo, I'm fucking his wife, the whole thing. I'm eating it because I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to catch this nigga. This is my mentality. I'm going to wait till I catch him. So by me not saying nothing, he thought it was sweet. Feel me? Making a little post about it and all that. He thought it was sweet. Nah, young man, far from that. But moving on along, the process of me dealing with all of that, being in the crib, constantly dealing with that, my daughter, you know what I'm saying, quit the job, you know what I'm saying, the executive position, working that, but still trying to balance everything, still paying all the utilities in the crib, the whole thing. I can honestly admit, going through that, I'm not a person that uses drugs. Anybody that know me will tell you that. Verify it. Very, very, extremely mentally sober. Extremely. I could control anything in my life, but I did fall victim to gambling, going through that. I can admit that. But you know, did you notice that there's no accountability with her? She never admitted anything.
Now that I use Monday service, AI makes solving tickets my form of meditation.
Well, let me answer that real quick. The reason why I'll say this, you said putting the family business out there, I would say it's a reason for everything. And you know that Papoose don't really go live or don't really even say anything. So you can only imagine what he put up with in that household. And then she go out and do a live and then talked about her son. So what you expect for him to, no. It's only right for him to expose what it is. She opened that door already. She opened that door. So he walked in. So if he says certain things that may be too personal, then so be it. She started it. She set it off for him to even go that deep.
I can admit that,
in my opinion,
that I fell victim to that. I caught a habit with that. But guess what? Anything I went through with the gambling, it never affected her. It never affected her at all. I still had to pay all of the bills in the crib, the whole thing. The only time I stopped paying the bills is when I started to notice that she was taking money outside from the family and tricking on this chump. If you look at the chump, straight bum before her. Look at me before her.
That's a fact. Look out when he start battle rapping, he wasn't fly, just a regular schmegular.
Look at the chump.
If you know the battle rap culture and you know certain things, you will understand. But if you don't, it's all right.
All of a sudden, you give it the chump. She's spending money on the chump. She paying everybody throughout battle rap to battle the chump. Every time he lose, she paying again. Paying money. She got a crib, not too far from my crib.
What's crazy, because I'm pretty sure y'all heard all this shit already. So I'm, you know what I mean? So I'm going to interject. That Chrome 23, that shit's not even popping like that. It's not even popping no more. And she's losing a lot of money from that. And let's talk about this real quick. We can't be selective on who money is what. They both bringing money into the pot. They are married. It's not no, this is mine. This is ours. That's number one. So, and it's not like he's not putting money in the crib. He's an executive of TuneCore. He's getting money. He's making money off the mixtapes that he put out. He's still generating money. He has his own radio station show. He's getting money. And he has been making money for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like people try to make it. I hate it. I really hate that they try to make this dude seem like he's a fucking bum. Like he's leeching off of her. I hate that about people, man. Yes, she's the biggest star. But he had the longest run. And made more of an impact to me than her. She was just more commercial. And she wasn't even out that long to blow up or go to the heights that she could have been. She came home and all the way up. She popped. Remy was doing her thing, so I'm not taking anything. So I fucks with Remy music. I salute to her. But at the end of the day, y'all cannot sit there try to make this man look small when he been grinding, when he has a track record. That's fucked up how people would just put people in this category just because. As if he wasn't a go-getter or get into that fucking bag. All that shit is digitally documented. He has his highs and his lows. But he still went out there and grind because you got to. Niggas ain't even giving that man much credit, try to play him like he ain't no fucking bum. Y'all weirdos. I don't like that. It's not being Team Pap, it's just being real. That's crazy how they try to do my boy right here. That's why he found something that's way better than Remy. A feminine female with morals, who shows feminine traits, who shows appreciation for the man, shows love to that man. They feed off each other. They bring value to each other's life. Look how she speaks about this man. Who knows how they speak about each other in the next few years? Who knows? Because all relationships seem perfect. But in the meantime, in between time, he found new black love.
Like I said earlier. So I started to say to myself, damn, I'm busting my ass to pay all of these utilities in this crib. And she taking her bread and taking bread outside of the family and giving it to the next nigga. I'm not paying these bills no more. I'm not doing that. Because at that point, I'm taking care of the next nigga. So when she say, he didn't pay bills, I stopped paying bills at that point. Because I said, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going to be sitting here busting my ass so the next nigga could live. Feel me? So that's the only time where I stopped paying bills. Outside of that, I got records, all paid from my account, documented. Her civil suit, documented. My account.
As far as the pawn, pawn shit, pawn jury or whatever. I tell you like this. I forgot the marker where he talked about. I need to play it, and I'm going to find it before I end this live. That after everything that he had done, while she was in there, and laid out the red carpet and set it up and did this like a street team promotion for her on his own. Made sure she came home. We got Rolls Royces parked outside. We got getting drops from different artists. Like, yo, Remy coming home, the Queen come home, all this stuff. And then when she come home, she start caking. She go back to Joe. They make that music. She's starting to get them M's again. She's being treated right. Contractually, and she gets money and said, no, this is mine, you didn't help. You telling me that's not a narcissistic? Remy does not embodies a person of love. Not saying that she cannot show it. I'm not saying that it is, but the persona and the character that she is, and it has been a long time of the same character. Oh, no, a lot of some dudes like chicks who get it popping. I mean, I had one. I like girls who, you know what I mean, who get it popping, who will hold a nigga down when it's time to. But I grew out of that because that shit only came toxic at the end of the day. Very toxic. Anyway, I'm doing too much talking, but I'm going to play that. It just show you character, and again and again and again. How he explains what happened and what she explained what happened, you can see the big difference. Man, listen.
Count. Also, I wanted to add before I end this live.
I gotta find that marker too.
When I first met her back then,
is this it?
Everybody know I was on top of the world.
I think this is it.
$1.5 million man.
Let's go.
Hottest rapper on the planet.
Let's
Y'all
go.
Seen it. She reached out to meet me. She reached out to say, I want to meet your artist. Long story short, I don't even want to get into all that. That's old news. I'm only bringing that up to y'all to say this. She came to meet me. I was on top, in all aspects of my life. On good, doing good, on my feet. 100%. Her situation took place. Like I said, I left my tour, came back, bailed her out. When I bailed her out, nothing but expense after expense after expense after expense. Remember, she got remanded. She blew trial. They took her right away. I had to pay to pack her crib up, pay to put everything in storage, pay the storage bill every month, get a condo closer to the jail so I could visit her every day. Visit her every day, driving back and forth to the visit to see her every day. Slay everybody in my ear. Pat, you got to get to work. You can't visit her every day. But when I speak to her on the phone, she would cry to me. She was so upset. She was broken. They broke up. She would constantly cry. I knew she needed me. Kept visiting her. Cool. In the process of me doing that, I'm running back and forth to the jail for a year straight. I exhausted all my funds. I exhausted all my funds at that point. So when that transpired, I had to get back to work. That's why I only visited her every day for a year straight. But after that, I had the space to visit out to like 3 times a week. Never missed a Christmas, never missed a Mother's Day, never missed a single holiday. I was there. The whole thing, right? So now I started to get back to work. I started to release certain music, but it wasn't the same for me because when I had that moment when I was on fire, I was supposed to capitalize off it. When she blew trial and I started to get caught up in everything that was going on with her, you know what I'm saying? You had a couple individuals who was supposed to be there when the situation happened with her bag. They got hands put on them, and they were saying I did it. So I couldn't attend the trial or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So with that type of information going on out there, and a lot of other things I was getting into that had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? As a young artist coming up, my deal folded. So she went away, my deal folded, and I started visiting her every day. I exhausted all my funds doing that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't regret nothing I did because I knew that she needed me. I was supporting her. So at that point, I had to get back to work. Got back to work, started releasing music here and there. I started doing a little better. Me and her came with a plan. We would sit down and we would map things out. Listen, we're gonna try to get this appeal. We put up 3 appeals. She lost every appeal. I went and got a Greyhound bus, packed all my family, her family on the Greyhound, drove to the appeals court. We all went up. I said, I want everybody to come out so they could see that unity and maybe she'd get this appeal. It was the last appeal. She lost the appeal. We came to the conclusion that she got to do the rest of the time. So we started to strategize 2 things, me, my career, and also her return. So we would just map things out on the paper. She couldn't really do much. She behind the wall. But we would put the plan together. I would execute it because I'm still out in the world. So long story short, I'm spending money on this, spending money on that. She locked up. So she can't do much. You understand what I'm saying? But she wants to fabricate these stories about, oh, I did this and I did that. I ran for a whole year, took care of the kids, took care of my stepson, took care of you, fed you, did everything for a year straight without working. So it came a time where if her son needed certain things, if she had something that she in her account or whatever, she had to take care of it. If she could, she did. But for the most part, I did every single thing. So moving on along, when she came home, she was going to parole to I had a condo in Jersey. So she was going to parole to the Jersey crib. The parole officer said she can't, if she paroled to Jersey, she's going to need a pass every single time she got to go to New York. So at the last minute, with 2 weeks notice, I had to pack up and relocate and get a crib in the Bronx just so she could move freely. So now I'm in my condo. I mapped out her return, or everybody out there, all exotic cars, the return of the queen, the whole movement I set up single-handedly with the help of a couple individuals. You know what I'm saying? Pack the crib up, pack my condo up, move to a condo and move to a crib in New York. Had to put the bread up last minute. But we got a plan. We're gonna push you. I was about to put out an album. The money I had for my album, I had to take that bread and move to a new crib because at the end of the day, I can't let her parole to Jersey because she's not gonna be able to move.
Quick interjection. Does that seem like a broke nigga to y'all? Oh.
Mind you, this is set up for me to release my project at the time. It's cool. It ain't nothing. So she come out, we working. It's a plan. Fuck it, we behind her. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna push it. Everybody anticipated. I put my music to the side. I'm gonna put my music to the side. Anybody, you can go right back to that time. She came home in 2014. Any song that came out around that time, I would do a freestyle. It was viral. I was starting to do shows again. You see me performing at festivals, all that. I did the Dreams and Nightmares, did the Versace joint. You know what I'm saying? I came up with a formula. If anytime they made a song, I did the Papoose version. But when she came home, I said, fuck it. I gave her that formula. So that's why when you heard the Bobby Smurda joint come out, the Young and May, all that was me. So I'm writing the music. She needed somebody to book shows. I'm doing the contracts, booking the shows, setting the shows up. I'm coming to the show. I'm collecting the first end. I'm collecting the back end. Word is born. I don't take 1 penny, y'all. I gave her all the money at the end of the night. I didn't touch 1 dime. Wrote all the music. Didn't touch 1 penny. So we do the shows. And remember, the plan was I spend all my money, invest all my money when she was away, taking care of the kids, taking care of the bills, taking care of her, taking care of whatever got to be taken care of. And then when she come home, we push her. It's a family thing. If you got anybody in a marriage out there, it's a family effort. So I'm pushing her. I'm doing the contracts. I'm booking the shows. I'm writing the music. I've wrote hit records for her. Wrote one of her biggest records. We're gonna get to that later. And I saved her life one time in music too. She was in a crisis. Papoose pen to the rescue. Anyway, so at this time, I'm doing all of this, and we had a plan. Once she started getting money, and I'm talking about we was dollar for dollar with it, she separated everything. Oh, this is all mine. What did you do? No, but I'm trying to figure out, what did you do? I'm like, huh? You didn't do anything. This is all mine. I said, are you serious? As a man, though, even though you just stabbed me in the back,
damn,
you just crossed me.
And find it.
I can't complain because I'm a man. So I'm just gonna get back on the grind. I said, damn, you serious? I just invested in you your whole bid. I just invested in you when you went away. I came and bailed you out. I took care of the kids. I took care of my stepson. I took care of your whole entire family who I love and got the utmost respect for. I hope they don't feel no type of way because I'm saying this, who she's mad at right now. They still love me. And now that you finally getting a couple dollars, you're going to tell me it's all yours and I got to start all over? I said, you know what? As a man, I'm going to do that. And what I did, y'all, started all over. Started grinding. What was hers was hers. All the music I wrote, everything. She claimed it as hers. I'm a man. I ain't gonna complain. A man don't complain, y'all. So I just want y'all to know that this is the type of individual y'all dealing with. Everything she talking about, if you pay attention, because first she tried to fabricate and say, oh, that I've been with Claressa for all this time. But me, I did something stupid. Because normally, when she say things that aren't true, I just let her say it. Because, one, it's foolish to argue with a person like that. Number two, I want her to keep saying these false things. Because it's not true. And it came to my attention that she was going around lying to people about me. Rewriting history, like she's doing on her page. Rewriting history, changing stories. So I let her do that. And
let me stop it right there though. I only could go off what he is saying, but I believe him. You know why? He's being genuine. Some women will, keep that key word, some. If it's not you, motherfucker, it ain't you. But some women do not care how much you did for them because it's all about what you can do for them at that time. Narcissist doesn't care about what you have done, long as they continue to be done. And once they get what they need, you are disposable, and everything that you have done means nothing. They are dismissive. You have to be a man. You don't think he was hurt behind that? That's why he says silence is power. Get on your grind and do what you had to do, and you see him go to work. She left him out to dry. Left him and played those games, showed those signs of circumstantial evidence of cheating by staying out and doing all these things to break him. Maybe he had some, maybe, she just fell out of love with him, because sometimes women leave you in stages. Women leave you in stages. First is emotionally. I don't know if what order it will be in, but I know sex is probably the last or the second layer. But they'll leave you emotionally. They still there, but they'll leave you emotionally. You know what I mean? The second maybe is sexually. Those are the signs of leaving, regardless if you are the problem or not. It's just that you are not what they want anymore. Your time was well invested, but now I need something new. You know what I mean? So he went back to the drawing board. God works in mysterious ways, y'all. He puts you in situations for you to learn from, rather it's positive or a negative. We always can learn and take the positive out of every situation, whether it's horrific. you could take something out of that and know what not to do next time. So that is a jewel, that is a nugget. So he put you in certain situations for experience and a lesson, sometimes a blessing. So now once you are through with that, you know what to expect the next time. You know what true love feels like when you see it, because this wasn't it. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, don't hold on to past relationships and think that you're going to be with that person forever just because the love was there. There is some good times, but you knew the red flags was there. The red flags outweighed the certain good times of what it was. You know, don't hold on to that because you don't know what God has planned for you in the future. He's just putting you through these things to learn from your experience. The best teacher is experience, everybody. That is the best teacher, is your experience. So as you go through the journey of life, you will have this premonition. You will have these guidelines, these, you know what I mean? Those lessons of what you learn, you utilize it, and it molds you to a better person. Maybe it shapes you on how you need to be character-wise, how you approach things, how you speak to women, or whatever the case may be. You learn from those mistakes. Everything that we go through is for a reason. So when you truly go through the storm, that damn clouds break open and that goddamn sun starts shining, and God has presented you someone that embodies what love is. So I think this is what's happening right now. So this is supposed to happen. Everything's supposed to happen. The only thing that's messed up is the girl, is the child. Because now, like he said, the reason why he didn't do that fucking divorce yet or sign or whatever, he wanted to do it peacefully behind closed doors. But no, she wanted to be toxic and put it in the public. Don't even care. See the things that he say and see the things that she don't say. Some people say, so what, don't worry about the child, just sign the divorce. Yeah, that's cool. Fact. But she made this shit public. Not even care about how cruel these kids are. Go to school, these kids she's gonna go through, she's probably gonna be fighting because you know they're gonna say, you know, talk shit about the father, talk shit about the mother, this, that, and the third. See, I don't want to talk too much, but you should see the difference. Her relationship with Eazy, I hope it lasts long. Whatever it is, I hope she is satisfied. But she is 44 with that still immature, ghetto, ratchet persona. That is not conducive to a real relationship. Maybe he could change her. Maybe Eazy could probably change her along the way. Who knows? Because everybody is for, you know what I mean? Opposite attraction, and sometimes it might just work out for her. Who knows? And I hope the best for her. But Eazy is not that type of person. You can tell he's a clout chaser. He's talking about how we get all the audio, because he up there talking to other people who was putting them out there because they see what kind of derelict he is. Excuse me. Remy probably knows he's using her. She should know. You street smart. Those audios should tell you that he's using you. So he gonna suck the breast milk, bitch. But anyway, I ain't gonna sit up here and keep playing the violin. I'm gonna play a little bit more. How long I been here? I can't even see the chat. All right, boom. Let's keep it pushing. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Then I want to play that audio again and how he knocked them out. I'll open the floor. If anybody want to jump or give y'all thoughts, boom. If not, I'm ghost. But just do me a favor. Hit that like button, please. If you haven't hit it yet, just hit the button. If you haven't shared, please share, because they fucking with me in the algorithms. Rhythms. I know y'all know. So please help me. Just share. That's all you have to do. Share, hit the like button. It don't cost that much. It don't cost anything at all. Oh.
That certain fake individuals, you know what I'm saying, who I don't even want to bring in this, man. I don't even want to bring in this. So I'm gonna leave them out. I'm gonna leave them out. I ain't even gonna talk about these people. But I don't want to go away from my point that I was making. I don't even want to go away from my point, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Like I said earlier, do not allow these celebrities who you've been supporting and following their journey to tell you that you don't know what's really going on. Y'all don't know what's really going on. Y'all need to stop commenting on it. Yes, they do. And what did they see? They seen, and I didn't say anything. They seen Papoose did what he did to the knockout victim. First thing everybody said, I didn't say nothing. Oh, he must have been doing something with his wife, because that's what Pap go crazy on. That's when Pap go crazy, when somebody fuck with his wife. They know that about me. You can't change the people's mind about that. How many times I done went crazy over you? How many times I done held you down? They know that about me. So what I'm just trying to say to y'all is, don't let these iPhone screens and these stages and these lights blind y'all. Y'all seen it all. Y'all seen when that transpired, when everybody started saying. Y'all seen the lies, fake tweets that went up. Hey, everybody's saying something happened between Pap and this chump. It's not true. Y'all seen, I didn't say nothing. Y'all seen the meatball do an interview with makeup on his face saying, ain't nobody never touched me. You know what I'm saying? Because she put the makeup on him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got a little sugar in his tank too, man. Don't play with me, boy. I'll expose you to them folks who don't know you. Moving on along. Y'all seen all of this transpire. Then, but what I was trying to say to y'all is, initially, when I kind of lost my train of thought, she wanted to fabricate about Claressa and say that I've been with Claressa. So I allow her to fabricate about that because I know it's not true. One day I did something stupid and I said, I just met Claressa in July 2024 and it's documented.
Yes. There's a lot of places you could get samples, but none of them compare to co-produce.
It's documented because when we met at the Shakur fight in Jersey. And the next day, when she DM'd me, she wrote, hey, Pap, nice to meet you. I said, nice to meet you, whatever. But the conversation, you know, on Instagram, it has dates on it.
All right, let me skip that because he about to I just want to where's that part? And I'll play and I'll show the text that she showed about the Remy when she showed the text and all that. I didn't show that yet. I just want to play two more parts. I'm gonna make this short. I'm not gonna let it drag out because I'm ready to go now. Let me just play 20 marker 26. So right here, let me start here real quick. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, that's when his phone started muting.
When I walk in the room, they in there lovey-dovey. They in there all lovey-dovey. Mind you, she been lying, saying she ain't with the nigga. She don't deal with him. All this corny shit, right? So what happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk off the muscle. What happened was, he thought I came to talk. He thought I was about to talk. Ain't none of that. We don't do that. Mom, right in his mouth off the muscle. Whooped him out, dead on his feet, hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. I know, everybody telling me I shouldn't talk about this, but this nigga's a lame. Do what you gotta do. He hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. Stomped him out and all that. Bad. Hole in my knuckle, everything. But like I told you, I didn't do that because he slept with my wife. I did that because you shook my hand and then slept with my wife. But the part I didn't tell y'all is, through this entire ordeal of her cheating with this lame, I started to notice that he had something on her. And I felt like he was blackmailing her. I always felt like he was blackmailing her. Just because the way she was moving and behaving. So I'm gonna play an audio for y'all of him basically, in his own words, admitting to blackmailing her. Listen to this. So this got sent to me because he's on the phone with one of his people running his mouth. They recorded it and sent it to me. But this is him on the phone. Let me just play it. Hold on. It's lame. Now, when I started to feel like he was blackmailing her, I brought it to her attention. I said, listen, is it because this dude got something over you? Like, what's going on? She's staying out on days my daughter got to go to school.
Says she dating a white guy. Get the fuck up out of here. If so, show me.
Cool. She's my daughter's calling. She's not answering the phone. I'm calling. She's not answering when she with this lame. Then she's with this lame for days at a time. It's like crackhead behavior. I'm like, yo, something is wrong. Are they using drugs or something? Like, what's going on with her and this lame? So I brought it to her attention. I said, yo, listen, if he's blackmailing you, if he's holding something over you, let me know, and we can handle that. You can handle that too. I brought that to her attention. But everything I'm telling y'all is not in order. It's just throughout the. I got videos and pictures of us. That's going to go whenever I say so. I don't care if she go back. So I'm like, damn, is she blackmailing? Is he blackmailing her or not? But I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this.
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with it, nigga, to make sure you don't go all the way back, and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck This Nigga.
Team Fuck This Nigga. That's your name, babe, bro. Your name is Team Fuck This Nigga. Hold on. Let's play this again.
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with it, nigga, to make sure you don't go all the way back, and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck This Nigga.
Everyone who's making serious money with
right
print on demand is
you know
probably
she's lying.
using Kittle. Kittle makes it so.
Just because he punched her and knocked him out, she got to deal with him now. He done fucked it up. How is that? It's crazy.
You didn't fucking care.
Mm-hmm. That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
I would have been stopped talking with this nigga. So she's mad at me because I knocked him out. So she's telling me that I knocked him out. I put her in a position where she still had to be cool with him. But she tell y'all on live, oh, he's this. Oh, yeah. A man that treat me right. A man that did this and did that. You just said the other day you don't even deal with this lame no more. So we got one audio of him saying that he's blackmailing her. For all y'all who didn't hear it, we got an audio of the lame admitting to blackmailing this woman. Listen to this.
Yeah, man. So far, she's saying she fuck with me. I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right.
Hold on. Let me get to the beginning of this thing again. Let me make sure I get it from the right part, y'all. Bear with me, man.
She was at a game with a white dude. Can somebody send me the picture? Let me try to find it. Let me try to find it.
Hold on, let me get this right. We're gonna get to it. So we playing the audio, y'all, of the lame admitting to blackmailing her.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
He's admitting it.
Where can I find it at? It's not on her page. Pretty much not gonna be on her page. Where can I find that picture that you're talking about with the white guy? Where can I find it at? On what site? Like, you know what I mean? Which one? Somebody put it in the chat so I can find it before I get out of here. Damn, I've been here 3 hours. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, I'm at the. Man. All right. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. This is too long.
So far, she's saying she fuck with me.
Hold on.
I believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that. But you're right though. Anything happen? Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. You know, for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of her. That shit gonna blow whatever I say is gonna go. I'm telling
He's just a bird. I've been here. You've seen it on Instagram. All right. Well, I'll come on tomorrow and do a live. I've been here too long. It's been too long. So I'm gonna make sure that people will watch it. But I know this is a good live. I think I did a good job today. Do anybody want to jump on press one real quick? If anybody have any thoughts, if y'all want to jump on press one, I put the link in there. She was at the Knicks game with him. Okay. All right. And that's what's up. But what if it's on Instagram? What is it on? The Shade Room? Y'all not telling me like what site or anything. All right, let me go to the home. Let me see if I can find it. If anybody want to jump on, please let me know. See, Papa has a mean right hook. Yeah, Papoose know how to fight, son. Salute to Papoose, man. That's you know, I know his family as well too. Yeah, man, I used to follow her daughter. I think I still follow her daughter. Her daughter put up a text too. Damn, what's his daughter name again? Damn, what's Papoose daughter name? This shit is, I can't read that small ass imprint. Can't read that. Papoose daughter says she's tired of y'all playing with her father's name. And now deleted post. She called out the internet for acting like this is just gossip when it's real life for their family. She says Remy Ma been cheating publicly for years and everyone saw it. But now folks are acting brand new. My father don't want no damn money from Remy. She wrote, he would have been divorced her if that was the case. She ended the post by saying she hates that it's even come to this. Yeah, salute, man. Salute. I don't see anything, man. Well, I whatever, I see. But all right. Yes, Chanel something. Yep. But anyway, look. I've been here long enough. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe. Please share this live. If you haven't shared yet, it's not gonna kill you. You know what I mean? I tell you, it shows me if people shared it. Bitch, can you just share the shit? God damn, it ain't gonna hurt. If you enjoyed it, share it and let somebody else enjoy this live. You know what I mean? Do me that solid. Peace to everybody. Y'all be easy. Please hit the like button before you niggas leave. Thank you very much. Y'all be safe. I hope everything goes well with Papoose and Fleazy, aka Chris Rock. And I hope everything works well with Papoose and Claressa. Only thing I can say is he found true black love. That's new, true black love. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm out this motherfucker. Peace. Y'all be easy. Thank you, Samantha, for sharing. Y'all share, y'all. What's up, Foxy Black? Foxy B? Share, Foxy. Please. You looking chocolate over there, too. Woo, you looking kind of cute, babe. Woo. Cracking your ass. Everybody, please share, goddammit. Bye.